Nyoom nyoom. Nyoom nyoom. I forgot to turn on my camera. Oh no. Ah. Ah ah ah. Hello, legendary. Meowdy, everyone. It's me, Naga Nyoom. I Nyoom Nyoom today. It's raining. It's still raining. It's still raining. Hello. 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 It's raining, man. Hallelujah. How you doing today? Oh yeah. It's a Tuesday. Tuesday in it. What are we doing today? We are gonna draw stuff. I'm gonna draw stuff while listening / watching videos. Reacting while drawing. I don't know if that's possible. Probably just gonna draw the whole time. I'm just gonna listen to it. Just gonna listen to videos. Cause I was thinking, since I cannot watch, since I cannot listen to music on stream while streaming on YouTube, I'll just watch videos. But I guess you could still listen to some music. You just need a highly curated music playlist for art streams. Anyway, that's the reason. So, I am here. Welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. How you Nyooming? You going to work? Are you on your way to work? Yes? Boom, 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 boom. Jane, hello! How you Nyooming? Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey. Hey, hey! How you Nyooming today? You Nyooming good? Yes? Yes? Doing alright? Storming outside. Yeah, it's also, we also have a storm. Got a tropical depression? I don't know. Tropical storm? It's been raining since yesterday. At least the temperature is cool. It's quite cool. Nice and cozy, yes. It's a perfect time to sleep. Cuddle weather, you know? This is what they call cuddle weather. How's everybody? How's everybody? Cuddle weather. It would also be nice to eat ice cream at this temperature, because the ice cream is not gonna melt as fast, you know? How are you? Pretty good. I'm very sleepy. But I got stuff to draw. You know, stuff to draw, videos to react. The grind goes on. Grind never stops. Oof! It is how it is. This is the life. Otherwise, I'm pretty good. Is that a chocolate banana with sprinkles? Yes. It's a really big banana. It's so floppy. Big banana, it's very floppy. Banana. Banana. It's so cute, right? Do you like my banana? Looks delicious. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I need to wake up. Wake up! Wake up, wake up! I cannot wake up. So sleepy. It's raining again. Ooh. Oh yeah. Bite the banana. I wish I could. It's far away from my mouth. Ah. It's so close yet so far. The troubles of being a VTuber. This is the disadvantages of being a VTuber. You cannot eat the assets. It's too far away. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. No banana. Ah. Also, I don't have a toggle. I don't have a tracking for tongue out. Ah. No. Ah, wow, wow, wow. No banana. Hello, Cashew. Hi, Nyoom. Welcome, welcome. Wow, 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 wow. Banana. Banana. Do you like banana? Do you like chocolate banana? That's the thing I see first time I join. Yes. Wow, 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 wow. Banana. Banana. Everybody loves banana. Banana for scale. Yes. Hello, Masnip. Banana. Banana. Minion? No. No minion. My YouTube chat is not showing. I don't know why. Oh, I see why. Oh my god. That's why. Because I didn't turn it on. Banana. Banana. Ooh la la. Let me see. You know that song? Havana unana. I should sing it with banana. Banana unana. Half of my heart is in banana unana. He took me back to East Banana na na na. There's something about this nana. Havana unana. But my heart is in banana. Thanks for the follow. Hello, Quets. It's the biggest banana ever. Compensating something? No, no. I would never. Banana unana. Half of my heart is in banana unana. He took me back to his banana banana. Oh, but my heart is in banana. There's something about this banana. A banana unana. How you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. Banana unana. Thanks for the schmeckles. Just woke up? Good morning. Oh, that's the food I could eat. Yum. Good burger. Thank you for the burger. Banana unana. Banana unana. I don't know what to draw today. Probably just gonna draw something that I could replace the thumbnail with. Exactly. Oh. We are gonna react and draw at the same time. Combine from Half-Life concept art? Combine? I don't know what that means. I didn't play Half-Life. Oh, it's raining so hard again. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Oh, thank you for the headbutt. Can you hear the rain? Can you hear what the sky is cooking? It's rain. Combine? Okay. He looks like a guy. Oh, it's the guy that's walking weirdly from the previous video I reacted to. The guy who has to unstick his nuts. Oh no. Oh no. The guy, yeah, the guy. I'll show you. Oh my god, it's raining. The rain is visual so. Hello, Aniko. This guy. When he was walking in that one video, he looks like he has to unstick his nut. His nut. Nut, he only has one. Choco banana. Yes. Surprised that toothpick can hold a large banana? It's a very strong toothpick. I don't know where to put the chat. Hold on. Oh my god, the rain. The rain is here. Very small chat. Small. Small chat. Is a steel toothpick? Could be, could be. Yes. Chocolate bananas are great. I haven't tried it yet. I could imagine what it tastes like, but I haven't tried it yet. Okay, let's see what's on my watch later. I have a lot of videos from my watch later that are really long. So that's good for this stream while I draw. Thank you very much for the resub, Red Cloud. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hello! Hello, Red Cloud. Hope you're doing well. Hello! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Going good? How about you? I'm very sleepy. It's raining outside. Oh, it would be nice to just be cozy, you know? Okay. We're gonna do something new today. We're gonna react to something. Wow, that's new. It's new. I trust me, it's new. This has been on my watch later for a long time. 10 most powerful factions in Warhammer.
So I think it's...
Oops. There you go. That's how you see it. So we're gonna react. I'm gonna react while drawing. Art. Art! It's art! Definitely the orcs. My mom would cut up pieces of banana and dunk them in melted chocolate. Then she put them in the freezer for a few hours. It tastes like a creamy banana chocolate chip. Ooh, that sounds so good. Holy shit. Wait, maybe I have tried banana with chocolate. Because I have tried that. It's called. What do you call that? It's like some sort of cake. It's some sort of dessert. It has chocolate and banana in it. I don't remember what it's called. I remember ordering that a long time ago, though. Not that long time ago. But you know what I mean. Kinda long time ago. I don't know, man. I forgot. Time is a social construct. Time is not real. Gonna need your mom to adopt me immediately. Big banana? Yes. Big banana indeed. Banana dipped in chocolate. Okay, does this look good? Okay, I could make myself a little bit bigger. Cool. Okay. We're gonna be reacting. Reacting while drawing, okay? Loves cooking for others. Ooh. Hell yeah. I would like to be a visitor in your home. I like it when people love to cook for others, because I love to eat. Hello, Amelia. Nyoom nyoom. Microphone is fuzzy because it's raining outside. Anytime I have friends over, she makes a feast. Ooh, yum yum. That sounds so good. Maybe next trip we go to Jen's mom's house. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. We're going there next time. Ooh, yes. Okay. Maybe I wait a little bit for the rain to stop. But what we're gonna do today, if you just arrived, hello, welcome. What we're gonna do today is I'm gonna draw and watch long videos. Look at this, it's 45 minutes. I'm gonna watch long videos from my watch later tab on YouTube. Meh, it's kind of like reacting while drawing, okay? This is called 10 Most Powerful Factions in Warhammer by Wes Hammer. It's been on my watch later for a while now. Fuzzy mic, is the audio still fuzzy? How's the audio? Is it bad? Banana, ooh la la. Banana, ooh la la. So I'm just gonna draw myself like this guy. Wes Hammer. Let's see.
So I think it's
okay.
fair to say that Warhammer 40k is one of the most ridiculous fictional universes ever created. Every single faction seems to be god tier, and it's absolutely baffling why they haven't completely destroyed the universe yet. From giant alien space dinosaurs that literally consume every living thing on a planet,
space
and then
dinosaurs.
pop out infinite.
What is space dinosaur? This is a tyrannid.
More dinosaurs to ancient alien undead robots that have weapons designed to kill gods.
I know that one.
Or how about the forces of humanity that may just be regular people at the end of the day, but when you have little regard for human life and can throw millions of soldiers at a problem until it goes away, you're definitely gonna rank pretty high on the power tier. But if every single faction is this ridiculous, who is the strongest? Who has the best chance at dominating the entire
Snek
galaxy?
is more powerful.
Well, that's what we're going to figure out today as we dive into the 10 most ridiculous and powerful Warhammer factions in existence. And stick around to the end of the video because there's going to be a bonus segment that helps clarify this list and gives you a real good picture of what this galaxy actually looks like. And although this is meant to be a standalone video, it's technically a part 2, as the video I made right before this one covered 10 more factions that didn't quite make the cut. So if you don't see your...
I didn't watch that one. Well... guess we're gonna find out. I just watch this because it seems interesting, you know?
Favorites here?
My guess would be... Let me see. What would be powerful? I remember watching that. What was that though we watched? The Blood Angels. I'm drawing in the wrong layer. Fuck! I'm not paying attention. What's that Blood Angels that we watch? It seems that from that show, the Nurgling Schmeckles are very powerful. Are they a faction? Are they considered a faction? The Nurgling things. They seem dangerous. And also that thing with, who's this petty boy? The petty boy who, when somebody defeats him, he's gonna take over their body. Banana! Vegeta, hello? The petty guy who... God, I know his name. I just forgot. He's bald. And he has a pink armor. Anyway, that guy seems dangerous. I guess he's not a faction, he's just a guy, you know. How you doing,
They were
Vegeta?
probably mentioned in the previous one. And before we get started, I've actually hit a massive milestone as a YouTuber. I've got my very first YouTube sponsor, and I'm super proud of myself. So that being said, okay, let's get this video started with number 10, the Tau
I'm
Empire.
sorry, Miss Hammer, I skipped the sponsor. Please, congratulations, but I'm sorry.
So the really interesting thing about the Tau is that they're actually the youngest race in the galaxy.
For the
But
greater
despite
good.
not having been around for as long as the other factions,
remember
their
that about
technological
them.
advancement rates are downright supernatural. You see, they only discovered fire some 3,000 years ago, and yet now they maintain a galactic presence, and with each new sphere expansion, they conquer more territory. And without getting into the motivations of their leaders, because there may or may not be some shady stuff happening there, but the
There's
Tau
always
people
shady
themselves,
stuff
honest to
happening in
God, seem
Warhammer.
like the closest thing to actual good guys in the 40k franchise. They all
They're the
collectively
good
believe in this
guys.
thing known as the greater good, which is basically a creed that states to do the most good for the most people with every action that you take. Now, don't get it twisted. The Tau definitely aren't perfect. They utilize a pretty rigid caste system. And a lot of the times, the
Caste
do the most good for
system.
the most people thing kind of boils down to doing the most good for the Tau Empire. Now, it's definitely true that they value peace and
It's only
diplomacy
for the
far
good of
more
the
than
Tau.
any other faction in the grim darkness of the far future. But their expansion requires compliance. So the Tau will basically give a new species 100 different opportunities to join their empire, but at the end of the day, if they still refuse them, let's just say the Tau don't take no for an answer.
Join us
However,
or
despite the
perish.
Tau's ruthless
Oh,
technological
I see.
advancements and their unbelievable progression rate, they're still a relatively small faction. Now, they are an entire empire, so they're going to rank a little
What
bit higher
else
than
we're
smaller
reacting to?
factions like the Grey Knights or the Sisters, but in the grand scheme of things like the Orcs or the
Probably a
Imperium,
bunch of,
they still have a lot
Warhammer
of growing
stuff.
to do. And the Tau fleets are
could react to
undeniably
the
powerful,
SCP.
but one of their
I could watch the one with SCP by Volgan because people keep commenting on the reaction I did that I should react to Volgan. So I'm gonna do that, I think. Volgan! Introduction to SCP? I think it's called. Got to work? Okay. See you later. Take care.
major weaknesses is they still haven't mastered faster than light travel. So when they're expanding into new territory, it's comparatively slow when you look at other species that utilize the warp. Now don't get me wrong, not having to rely on the warp to travel through space does have its benefits. It's definitely far safer than going through hell itself. But it is comparatively slower, so they haven't expanded quite as much as other factions. And additionally, considering the size of their empire right now, not being able to utilize the warp for travel or even move faster than the speed of light isn't actually that big of a deal for them. Now, all that being said,
They're
in
just
the most
really
recent
fast?
Tau Sphere
Goddamn.
expansion, they were able to utilize the warp to travel. Let's just say it went really
Fucking
badly,
Tau.
though. And they may or may not have
don't
accidentally
like the
created
Tau.
a new Chaos God. Now, that's not 100% confirmed though, so we'll have to dive into that in another video. But let's just say they still have a lot of learning to do. Despite this, the Tau operate some of the most advanced technology in the galaxy, and at the moment
Very
still truly
technologically
believe in
advanced,
peace and
okay,
unity.
okay.
However, due to their smaller numbers, it's unlikely they would win in an all-out war against many of the other factions. If they manage to survive to the year 50k, it's very likely that we would see them take the top spot. But at the present time, they unfortunately rank a little bit lower. In the
They're
number 9
lower.
slot, we have the Adeptus
Oh, they're number 10, of
Custodes.
course.
Also known as
Number
the
9 is
10,000, the
Adeptus?
Custodians are the royal guard of the God Emperor himself. Every single one of them is immortal and a hero in their own right. You can honestly think of them like an army of anime main characters. They're that
Anime main
ridiculous.
characters.
They have complete
The army of... anime main characters is just number 9? Holy shit. Who is at the top? Because usually in anime, the main character is the one that defeats everybody. Army of main characters. Look at those boots, though. They're chunky as fuck. Holy shit. There's
mastery
a guy
over every form of combat and are trained in every weapon style. In the novel False Gods, one Space Marine remarks that the custodians fight like a pack of lions, each one being an absolute apex killer in their own right, whereas him and his battle brothers fight more like a pack of wolves, designed to be a unit first and foremost. Additionally, the equipment that the custodians utilize is unbelievably powerful and valuable. They are given literally the best of the best. Not only is each one an absolute unit of an individual, but they are all incredibly intelligent as well, as a custodian warrior must become a master of not only combat in all its forms, but in every conceivable path of education. They were the Emperor's royal bodyguards and had to be as close to his level intellectually as possible. And this is actually kind of difficult to comprehend because the Emperor at this point in time is literally considered a god. And having to be intelligent enough that you can hold a conversation with God himself is a monumentous accomplishment. And to be fair, they themselves don't consider him a god, and neither did much of humanity when they were originally created. But he was undeniably the greatest human being that ever lived. So honestly, from my perspective, that's still kind of badass. Now the custodians weren't just—
What the hell is this artwork? So detailed. Oh wait. Seems like it's 3D, no? It's a 3D Custodes. Banana guys, yes. The banana guys. They're main characters.
His royal bodyguards. They were also his closest friends. And the Emperor knew literally every single one of them by name. They conversed with him, consoled him, and in some instances even offered guidance to the Emperor. To be on the level of a living god, so much so that you can offer guidance to him, requires a mind like no other. It's stated in the lore that every single custodian is so unbelievably valuable that the only way to actually put a price tag on them is to use entire worlds as the monetary sum. Each one stands around 10 feet tall and are so strong that it takes 15 normal men just to lift their spear. And if all of that is true, I bet you're wondering why they would be so low on the list. The only weakness the Custodes has is similar to other entries on this list, and that's their numbers. Even if they do currently maintain around 10,000 members, which isn't exactly confirmed, that still pales in comparison to even the Space Marines, as it is estimated that there are around 1,000 chapters, each with a cap of 1,000 members. And there's honestly probably far more than the Imperial records state, as not every single Space Marine chapter is what we call chapter compliant.
1,000 what? 1,000 schmeckles, and they only have 10,000 each. Is that how it is?
Around 1,000 chapters, each with a cap of 1,000 members.
1,000 chapters with a cap of 1,000 members. So 1,000 times 1,000? There's only 1,000 times 1,000 of them allowed to exist? I guess so. And there's honestly probably far more than the Imperial records state, as not every single Space Marine chapter is what we call chapter compliant. So there's roughly as many custodians as around 10 chapters of Space Marines. The second major thing here is that the custodians had actually failed in their primary mission. They had allowed the Emperor to be mortally wounded by his son Horus. This would induce several thousand years of mourning, where the custodians basically stayed on Holy Terra, guarding and protecting the Emperor's body from any would-be assassins. And it's unfair to say that during this period of time they were doing nothing, as they were pretty instrumental in ending the rule of George Vandire, not to mention standing guard over a vault of truly horrific relics. But unlike the other forces of the Imperium, they were no longer taking the fight directly to the enemy itself. I only remembered Vandire because of Emperor TTS. He's the guy on the throne, and there's like 2 other people on his throne. Because this is like the throne, right? Is he? That's Vandire, right? If I remember correctly. So he's the old guy over here, and there's another guy here, and there's another guy here. I think that's Vandire. He was the one who wanted to storm in the throne room from Emperor TTS. From what I remember, if it's not him, well, you know. Hello, SM. If their reflex decay by 0.001%, they are forced to retire. Oh no! What does the retired custodes do? Do they go on the farm? Do they go farming, fishing? They stop involving themselves in combat? Do they have a farm somewhere where they could retire peacefully? What is retirement for a Warhammer? What do you call that soldier? Warhammer Schmeckaloo. Tell me. I need to know. Each chapter has limit of 1,000. There is no limit on the number of chapters. Oh, he said though there's only 1,000 chapters. Who is speaking the truth? I don't know. No limit on the number of chapters.
However, in recent times this has changed, and the Legio Custodes has become the Adeptus Custodes, and they have set off to bring the fight to the enemies of mankind once again, and satiate their wrath in the blood of heretics. As a single army, they are no doubt the most powerful beings mankind has ever seen. However, they are but 10,000 compared to the million-plus Space Marines or even the 30 trillion active Guardsmen. Now, that being stated, in a one-on-one fight, a Custodian could probably beat just about anybody on this list, with the exception of maybe a Knight. But compared to an entire empire of, say...
They could beat about anybody. But why are they number 9? Just because of their number? I guess he's considering like individual strength plus the number of them, because it's strongest chapter. It's not strongest individual from a chapter. Okay. Guess that would make sense.
The next entry on this list, they're not going to be able to hold their own. In at number 8, we have the Craftworld Eldar. In the 41st millennium, the Eldari Empire is in a fractious state. But of all the different Eldar factions, the Craftworlds are by far the strongest. Not only are they all long-lived and disciplined warriors, but every single one of them is psychically gifted. And although the Psyker Scourge is becoming more commonplace in the 41st millennium, by human standards, Psykers are still pretty rare. So
retired banana guys serve in other ways. I doubt they stop fighting. They are just not good enough to guard the god. Aw, they're still fighting.
It's difficult to comprehend an entire species of people who are able to manipulate the warp. Now, the Eldar are long-lived but seldom born, and as such are a dying species. Although, that being said, it wasn't always like this for the Eldar, as after the War in Heaven 60 million years ago, they had the largest empire in the entire galaxy. However, millions of years of peace led to them getting kinda weird and experimental, and their hedonism eventually spawned a chaos god, which destroyed their entire society overnight.
Oh, dude, that artwork though, holy shit.
Hedonism eventually spawned a chaos god, which destroyed...
Oh, what a nice artwork. The Slanosi.
Destroyed their entire society overnight. Now, the Craftworlders that we know today were individuals who at the time of the Great Apocalypse were aboard massive ships known as Craftworlds. You see, these ships are inconceivably enormous, some being documented as being thousands of miles long. You can think of them as mobile planets. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of different Craftworlds, from the Craftworld of Uthway or Beltan, or even the Black Library that the Harlequins protect. But outside of these Craftworlds, they really don't maintain much of a galactic presence. They haven't conquered a whole bunch of planets. So in terms of population, they kind of pale in comparison to something like the Imperium, which has 1 million worlds under its control. Now, that being said, compared to humans, the Eldar live impossibly long lives, many of which are thousands of years old. And originally, upon their death, they would be reborn like a phoenix. However, that ability has long since been lost to them, as nowadays, as soon as they die, their soul is devoured by Slaanesh. Now, the Craftworlders are able to protect themselves using a series of stones known as Soul Stones, which capture their psychic energy of their soul as soon as they die. The Craftworlders
are I remember an animation about this. Forgot what it's called, but I remember watching the animation about this. And yeah. My god, what was that animation? Was that part of Hammer and Bolter? Or was that something else? Cause there's like elves, and this guy was kind of losing it because he was looking for his mother's soul stone and all that stuff. They were trying to figure out what happened in that place. Not very good with names. I remember the details, I'm not good with names. Anyway.
And able to plug these stones into what is known as the Infinity Circuit, which allows the souls of the Eldar departed to basically live forever in the confines of their ships. Meaning that the destruction of a single craft world is not just the loss of their home, but of all of their ancestors as well.
Oh,
and these
no.
spirits are capable of offering more than just guidance, as they can be plugged into what are known as wraith constructs, which you can think of like an Eldar dreadnought. It's a machine constructed entirely of a substance known as wraithbone, and the soul of the departed Eldar is able to take full control over it.
They did that. They did that in the animation. I remember. The guy put his mother's soul stone in a robot thing. Yes, I remember that part.
Actually pretty controversial to a lot of Eldari, because they are undoubtedly effective in war, but on the other hand, a lot of them see this as basically necromancy, and that they're not allowing the souls of the departed to finally rest, and instead forcing them back onto the battlefield. Probably one of the most useful things that the Eldar have access to is a parallel dimension known as the Webway. It's a pocket dimension that exists between the physical universe and the immaterium. It's infinite corridors spread out like roots across the entire galaxy, and it offers a much faster and safer way of travel than utilizing the warp. However, in spite of their undeniable power and abilities, they are still a dying empire. The Eldar death rate far outpaces its birth rate, and despite the fact that the Eldari of the craft world are undoubtedly one of the major players in the galaxy right now, unless something major changes, they are a species that is doomed for inevitable extinction. In the number 7 slot, we have the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh! Adeptus Mechanicus stronger than Custodes? I feel like there's gonna be people who will disagree with that. Is it because the Adeptus Mechanicus makes the weapons? Is that why they're stronger than the Custodes? Yes, Adeptus Mechanicus. I love Mechanicus. Ayun yung me. I mean, I am kinda sleepy. It's been raining since yesterday. There's a storm. Been raining, and now the rain has stopped, so that's nice. Number 7, Adeptus Mechanicus. Ooh, they're stronger than the Eldar.
So the Adeptus Mechanicus is a faction of machine-worshipping cultists. They pray to the machine god in order to create and maintain all of the marvels of engineering that humanity is capable of. From the humble las rifle to the Gloriana-class battlecruisers, the Adeptus Mechanicus is responsible for all of them. Now mostly known for the Forge world of Mars, where the Mechanicum originated, they actually control many planets, each known as a Forge world, as the entire thing is basically a giant factory, every square inch of it dedicated to the production of the Imperium's tools of war.
How was the vacation? It was really fun. Dude, the food in Singapore is amazing. I already miss eating noodles. Man, I wish there's noodles here. The noodles are amazing. Dumplings are amazing. Their KFC and McDonald's are amazing. Everything's amazing. Yeah, I miss the noodles. The temperature is the same as the Philippines. It's very humid. You'll sweat. Every step you take, you sweat. Yes? The place is clean though. It's way cleaner than here. It was really fun. That's such an amazing trip. I love it. I wish I was richer than I currently am. I wish I was very rich so I could just travel anytime I want. That's the dream.
Now, to say they control one of the greatest armories of all time is a massive understatement, and each individual member of the Mechanicum is also incredibly intelligent, as they see the pursuit of knowledge as a holy quest, that logic is divine, and there is nothing more holy than calculations. They see flesh as weakness, and thus ritualistically replace more and more of their organic parts with the sanctified metal of their creations. Many of the Mechanicum's individuals no longer even look remotely human. The only thing left that holds them to their origins is potentially a few leftover organs so they can still maintain the moniker of humanity. However, there is a very important distinction to be made here. They do not want to be entirely machine, as thinking machines
That face you're drawing looks like she let out a fart, but it came with poopies. Oh no.
are forbidden. AI, or abominable intelligence as it is known, is
Abominable
blasphemy,
intelligence.
and it spits directly in the face of the Omnissiah. So many of their creations that are still capable of some form of thought have to have a human brain powering them. The vast majority of weaponry used by humanity can trace its origins back to the Mechanicum. They control massive fleets of warships, and not to mention the Titan legions as well. So they are undoubtedly one of the most powerful singular factions in all of humanity. But as far as weaknesses are concerned, they do have a couple. The first is that even though the Adeptus Mechanicus is normally seen as part of the Imperium, they do maintain independence and are allowed to operate as basically a free state. This is due to the signing of a document known as the Treaty of Mars. And at the end of the day, if their interests conflict with that of the Imperium's, they'll pursue their own first. Additionally, they are also ruthlessly addicted to tradition. Innovation is seen as heresy. Machines created by humanity at the peak of its power are seen as perfect in all their forms. So to improve upon perfection is blasphemy to their machine god. Now, in the novel Mechanicum, we see one of the main characters literally on death row for having committed the ultimate sin of trying to make her workshop goggles just a little bit better. Their superstitions and belief in machine spirits, the idea that every machine literally has a soul, may keep the machines they create functioning. However, they get in the way of making any form of actual progress. They're basically stuck in the Dark Ages and refuse to move forward. They do, however, have seemingly limitless resources in comparison to the Dark Mechanicum, and those materials will keep the fires of their forges burning for a long time to come. In the number 6 slot, we have the Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos Space Marines.
The 9 traitor legions of the Chaos Space Marines are Astartes that have figuratively and all too often literally sold their souls for power. They are dark and twisted wraiths that lurk deep within the space between universes. Their ranks include the rotting and undying forms of the Death Guard, the mighty and terrible arcane sorcerers of the Thousand Suns, the depraved lunatics of the Emperor's Children, and the frothing berserkers of the World Eaters, just to name a few. They are damned and lost souls who once served at the Emperor's side, but betrayed him and everything they ever knew to follow War Master Horus in his Great Rebellion. Now, after 9 years of brutal warfare, the traitor legions were inevitably pushed back and forced to take refuge in the bleeding wound in reality known as the Eye of Terror. There, time flows differently, and many of the traitors that besieged the Imperial Palace 10,000 years ago are still alive today. And to put that in perspective, the Loyalist Marines of the 41st millennium weren't alive back then. The Siege of Terror is all but a legend that has been passed down for several millennia.
It's real.
The traitor legions remember it far too well, as many of them were literally there. So the Chaos Space Marines are what you get when you take a superhuman warrior and then further empower them with the blessings of the Chaos Gods. They're basically an unholy unification of the peak of humanity's gene forging mixed with the arcane sorcery of the warp. Not to mention a whole lot of heresy and blasphemy thrown in for good measure. And on an individual level, a Chaos Space Marine is far stronger than their loyalist counterpart. However, as a cohesive fighting force, the inherent greed and selfishness of the Chaos Space Marines leaves a lot to be desired. And thus, the greatest weakness of Chaos is its lack of unity. The traitor legions fight amongst themselves more than they fight any of their other enemies. In the novel Black Legion, we see a gathering of Chaos Space Marines just outside the Eye of Terror, waiting for the new War Master of Chaos, Abaddon the Despoiler, before embarking through the rift into real space. When the War Master finally arrives, he is greeted with constant and non-stop battle, as old grudges and rivalries between the traitor warbands runs deep. And in retrospect, gathering them all in one place was sure to incite violence. This occurs for a few reasons. The first is that resources within the Eye of Terror are incredibly scarce. Now, in the novel Storm of Iron, we see Chaos Space Marines literally descending upon their recently deceased battle brothers like a pack of vultures, looking to scavenge anything they can from their corpses, whether that be bits of armor, ammunition, or even their weaponry. Everyone is out for themselves. It doesn't matter how powerful you are, if you can't stand united with your brothers and you're constantly expecting one of them to stab you in the back, this is a major weakness that can be easily exploited by your enemy. Not to mention...
Do the Chaos Space Marine need to eat? I already asked this about the Space Marines, the normal Space Marines, but how about the Chaos ones? Do they still need to eat? Do they eat Nurgle Schmeggles? No, I'm joking. Do they eat... What do they eat? Do they eat bad feelings? Maybe they don't need nutrition after all. I don't know. What software I'm using? Clip Studio Paint. This is Clip Studio Paint. I need to know if the
fact
Space
that
Marines
although
need
the
to
Trader Marines are able to create new recruits, each warband doing so in their own unique way, their gene seed is incredibly unstable, as it has
Gene
spent
seed.
generations being corrupted by the warp. Now, on one hand, this can lead to some pretty interesting and useful mutations. However, it makes the implementation of their gene seed far more likely to encounter catastrophic consequences. Now, Abaddon the Despoiler seems to be the only one that's been able to unite the Traitor Legions for his Black Crusades. Even still, this is not perfect unity, warbands often breaking off to pursue their own interests despite his commands. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't mistake my words for evidence that they are not a threat to mankind, as the arch-enemy is getting stronger every day, as the Imperium of Man continues to fracture. And over time, they have been pushing further and further outside of the Eye of Terror and conquering new territory in real space. And recently, we've seen the 13th Black Crusade bear fruit, as Cadia was destroyed and the galaxy was split in half with the forming of the Cicatrix Maledictum, a festering wound that spreads from rim to galactic rim, plunging half of the Imperium into darkness. When the legions are able to set aside their differences for but a moment, calamity ensues. If they were ever to
but a moment.
unite,
He says but a moment. But a moment. You know what I mean? CSP. It's called CSP Clip Studio Paint. You only pay once. Only have to pay once. Not like Adobe. No Adobe. No Adobe allowed here. That's good coffee. It's pretty good. I actually should have turned on the time lapse, but I forgot. I forgot to turn on the time lapse for my drawing. It has a built-in time lapse feature, and it also has like 3D models that you could use. Postable 3D models, you know, to help you drawing. Yes.
Resulting carnage would be catastrophic. But right now,
Hello,
their lack of
Magnus.
resources and territory fuel deep feuds, and old wounds and betrayals are never allowed to fully heal. Now, tied for the same spot, we have the Chaos Demons. And I'm gonna add these two together as they're pretty intrinsically linked, and it's difficult.
Chaos Demons and Chaos Marines are kind of the same strength. Okay. See that we are doing homework for Space Marine, right? Yeah. Doing homework. I mostly forgot the videos that I reacted to about Space Marine, about Warhammer. I mean, I remember the general schmeckles. I don't remember the specific things. The only thing I know is I like Mechanicals, okay? Mechanicals, the best. Blood for the Blood God. Skull for Skulltron.
To comprehend just how powerful demons are. As on one hand, which we're gonna get into, they could
But for the Butt God? Isn't there a Butt God? The Butt God is me. But for the Butt God. Oh no. But for the Butt Throne. But for the toilet. You are here, Fry. Indeed. How you Nyooming? Gotta be lurking? Okay. Enjoy the lurk. Vegeta.
be the most potentially dangerous faction in the entire
But
galaxy,
for the Butt Throne.
or the weakest. And if I'm being 100% honest, it's because this list was supposed to have 20 entries and I'm just now realizing there's 21, so I'm gonna fix that by adding Demons and Chaos Space Marines together. And in my defense, this is exactly where they were gonna go on the list
20?
anyway, so just
I thought
think
it's
of them
10.
at like 5.5. So the Chaos Space Marines are unquestionably powerful individuals. They have been blessed by the Dark Gods and have reached power levels thought impossible by mortals. However, the true power of the Primordial Four rests not in the hands of mankind, but in their demonic servants. Every single demon is a twisted reflection of their paternal deity, and the Chaos Gods and their creations see the physical universe as little more than a diversion. The realm of the physical is but a massive board game to them, the Great Game, as they call it. Nurgle, Slanesh, Tzeentch, and Khorne vie for
Oh my
dominance
god,
and
look at that art, dude. Is this Tzeentch? That's a nice art right there. Who is this? Who is this bird? Looks very nice. Maybe it's Tzeentch. I'm gonna Google. How do you spell that again? Tzeentch. Oh my god, I don't know how to spell it. Tzeentch. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a suggestion. Tzeentch bird. Let me see. Kairos Fate Weaver. Oh, that's not Tzeentch. It's Kairos Fate Weaver. That looks so nice. Oh, what a nice art. Kairos Fate Weaver and the Oracle of Tzeentch, also known as Fate Weaver, is a two-headed Lord of Change, a greater demon of Tzeentch. Fate Weaver is the mightiest of the Lords of Change that serve Tzeentch and blessed with access to all his knowledge concerning the nature of fate and destiny. Fate Weaver has gained infallible. The fuck does infallible mean? Incapable of making mistakes. Oh, he's always right. Okay. Fate Weaver has gained infallible knowledge of both the past and the future, but cannot see what will occur in the present. As with all the gifts of chaos, however, there is always a catch. He can only see the past and the future, but not the present. That's kind of weird. What if he's walking somewhere? You know, so does that mean that when he's walking somewhere, he doesn't know where he's stepping because he's not aware of the present? But he would be able to see if he's gonna bump into a pole or if he's gonna drop down a manhole. The question remains. The question is there in my head. If he knows that he's gonna bump into a lamppost, will he be able to avoid it because he could see the future? Or will he just accept it because it's part of his destiny? It's weird to not be aware of the present. How could you be aware of the past and the future but not the present? He doesn't live in the present moment. He doesn't have he's not mindful. He doesn't practice mindfulness. He's only thinking about the future and the past. Oh no, that's not good. Hello, Rom gamer. What if he looks 0.00001 seconds into the future? Minimal ping. That could be it. Maybe he has a really minimal ping. He could kind of feel the present, but now really, it's still technically the future, but you know, maybe he could just bend the rules a little bit. Yeah, it's technically the future. Meh. Yes, that's true. Ram, how you doing? He's not demure. No, he's not demure. He's not mindful. Fate Weaver. That's a very nice art. I like the art. Cinch right hand. This is so nice. This is not an actual art. It doesn't say on the wiki who painted this, so I don't know. One of my favorite design. Yeah, this design is so nice. We have seen the pole in the future, so can avoid it in the present. That's true. The future has many branches, so in at least one future he does and he doesn't. What if there's very limited choices in the future? It's either he's gonna bump the pole or he's gonna drop down the manhole. What do you think will he choose? Bump the pole, drop in the manhole. Because the problem is, if he bumps into the pole, he's gonna get a big boo-boo on his forehead. Well, he has two heads, so it's fine, right? What if he bumps into the pole and it doesn't bump the forehead, it bumps here, where the necks connect? What am I thinking? I feel like if he falls down the manhole, he's not gonna fit and he's gonna get stuck and he's gonna be like, Master Tzeentch, I'm stuck, help! Master Tzeentch, please help! I'm stuck in the manhole. 500 IQ question. Hope you're doing well, Ram. He flied because he is a bird. Okay. It could happen that pole falls. Ah, yeah. Maybe the pole is not. What if the pole is stronger than his body? What if the pole is reinforced bird, um, bird deflecting steel? You know what I mean? What if the pole is a bird deflecting reinforced steel, and the manhole is a bird absorbing void hole? You know, you are the pole, right? Oh, okay, okay. He could see it as a future, but it doesn't. Uh, doesn't what? I cannot read that part. It doesn't think that it doesn't will happen. It's always right. It's a woman. Yeah, it says here he's always right. He's infallible. It doesn't that it happen. Okay. Then he becomes cute chicken or chicken soup. It doesn't mean it happens. That's true. He could only predict the future, but it doesn't mean it's gonna happen. He still has the choice to make it happen. Will he make the choice though? Okay. This is the question. If you could see the future and if you could see the past all the time, like this guy, but not the present, will it change your mind about things, or is it gonna leave you like, will you be able to make a decision? Because you're gonna know all the possibilities. I feel like you're just gonna get stuck. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do because I already see all the possibilities. I guess you look for the best one, right? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. There's a movie about this. It's called Mr. Nobody, by the way. What a good movie. Well, it's kind of like that. The concept is like that. The guy, Nemo, nobody. The guy's name is Nemo. He could see the future and he could see the branches of what could happen in the future. And in a way, he lived all of them because he couldn't decide. He doesn't know which one to choose. I'm not gonna spoil the ending of that, but that's the premise of it. He could see everything that could happen. Yeah. I look like any pole too. I have mastered the arts of hiding. Alright. Okay, anyway. I don't even know if I'm gonna remember this guy. All I know is this art right here looks really cool. Fate Weaver. Very cool art.
And see mortals as little more than pawns existing solely for their entertainment. Their corrupting influence spreads far and wide, and each one of them maintains armies of incredibly destructive potential, seemingly with limitless soldiers. If the two realms were to ever merge, and the infinite horrors of the warp were allowed to run free through our universe, mankind would quickly perish, and the universe would inevitably collapse in on itself. However, the denizens of the realm of chaos have a massive weakness, and that
what is this? Are these the Benergos as well? Why? What the fuck? Why do they look like that? They look like Beholder. Maybe not really Beholder. They look like babies. They look like they have a lot of peepees. You see that? Is that a chin? Can you see? Oh, it doesn't. I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, hold on. This guy, is that a chin? Or is that his pelvic area? Because if that's his pelvic area, he looks like he has a lot of pee-pee. What is this? What is this thing? What's the sound it makes? Pink horror. Bebezinch. It's a bebezinch. Okay. It's bebezinch.
Can't maintain.
Oh, there's the bird. Okay, he commands this pink exhibitionists. Basic unit from Zinch. Okay. It's really called pink horror. Oh my god. Let me Google that. Pink horror. Oh my god, it really is called pink horror. I cannot believe it's called a pink horror. It is a pink horror. What the fuck? It's kind of cute. Oh, that's cute. The proportion is cute. In this art, it looks cute. Pink horror. Ah, look, it's like a baby. Look at that. It's so cute. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, look at that. You can have this as a pet. Very cute pink horror. They split into blue horrors. They split into 2 minutes. What? I'm sure. Hold on. I'm sure there's an MTG card for this one, right? That sounds like an MTG thing. Yeah, there is a pink horror card. I knew it. I've seen it somewhere before. Of course, there's a pink horror card. When it dies, it creates 2 blue and red demon horror. Of course. It's a Z card. Okay, I like this card. I like blue and red cards. Oh, pink horror. That's so cute. Pink horror is cute. I like it. If I go back to playing Magic, I wanna have this card. Look at that! Ah, it's a demon horror. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, pink horror deals 2 damage to any target. Oh, that's so good. I want it. Deals 2 damage to any target. The only problem with this, it doesn't protect itself. Well, it doesn't have to protect itself, because if it dies, you can just have 2 horrors. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this creature deals 1 damage to any target. That's also good. They split into 2, and then the 2 horrors could also deal 1 damage. I wonder if there's a combo for this. Oh my god, that's so good. That's a good card. Nice. Nice banana. Hello, Lucky. I wish it's a chin. I don't think it's a chin. They just shoot spells at you, not knowing what they do. Aww. Pink horror. I like it. The unit on the left is not pink horror, that's a chaos spawn of Zinch. Pink horror. Well, these ones, I was just talking about these ones, the little ones. Oh, you mean here? No, they look like, all of them look like pink horror. Anyway, I like this one. Maybe I should draw a pink horror in the future. I'm gonna add that to my list of stuff that I wanna draw. Pink horror! Cute! They look very cute. Especially the MTG art. I feel like we have different definitions of cute. It's cute! It's the proportion that looks cute, okay? It looks like the same proportion as Mike Wazowski. Because it's just a blob. This is the body and it's also the head. That's what makes it cute. Because the head is also the body. I'm gonna show you how to make it cute. See, it's cute. See? Maybe make the legs smaller. See? That's a pink horror. That's a lot of teeth though. Oh, the tongue. It's cute. Okay? Oh, behind the card, this one. Oh, this one. This is not a pink horror. Oh, okay. I will delete it. I only care about the pink horror. They are friendship. Yes, they are friendship. This could be a marketable plushie right here. Pink horror. Oh man, I want. Let me Google if there's like a pink horror plushie. No. There's no pink horror plushie. They should make one.
Their presence in the physical realm for long periods of time.
They're a real pain in the ass in the Rogue Trader. Oh my. Squigs and Triants, that's all I can give you. The squig is also cute. I have seen a plush of a squig, and also the baby nurglings. I have seen a plush of that one. They are very cute. Pink horror, a literal ball of joyful madness. So yeah, the chin is their belly and pelvis.
Only takes a particularly powerful summoner or a really egregious act of sustained blasphemy to allow them to inhabit our realm. The gods do not see this as a problem, as what fun would a game be without limitations? Nevertheless, demons, or the Neverborn as they're often referred to as, make for incredibly potent allies, and when summoned into battle, they'll wreak untold havoc upon the Imperium of Man and any alien force that would dare impede the pursuits of the forces of chaos. So each one of the 4 gods has different strengths and weaknesses and are radically different from their siblings. And when they actually manage to set aside their differences and unite, they can create some truly unstoppable armies. You see, the forces of the Blood God are massive and hulking melee monsters. They are literally the personification of violence, whereas the forces of Tzeentch are all masters of the arcane and excel in ranged warfare. The demons of Nurgle, however, are incredibly resilient, and each one being ludicrously difficult to put down. Not to mention his armies carry with them demonic plagues that were never meant for our universe. The forces of Slaanesh are as beautiful as they are cruel, and their agility is unmatched by any force in the—
Why did they have 2 sets of boobies and 2 sets of arms? Crab arms, normal arms, 2 boobies.
The physical universe. To really oversimplify it, you can think of a united demon army as having 4 major factors: strength, toughness, speed, and magic. And when they all come together, they make for an incredibly dangerous force. There's just one major problem.
Obviously.
The 4 gods are not united, and war against each other more than anyone else. Something like 99% of all battles that the demons fight in takes place in the realm of chaos, rather than the
We've been over this Slaanesh like crabs. Okay.
physical universe. Now, it is said that the Emperor is strong enough to hold them back within the warp, but in reality, he's holding back 4 individuals that are locked in eternal conflict with each other. If they—
You know what else he's holding back? His boobies. Sorry. Maybe he doesn't have the poop. I don't know, man. Very strong to hold back the 4 chaos gods from being in conflict with each other. I need to turn on the fan, it's kind of hot. Hold on. Are you strong enough to hold back your boobies? How strong are you? How strong are your cheeks? Comment down below. Hello, Gov. Goal. Oh my god, Goal. I always forget how to pronounce that name. Have you seen Clean Nurgle? A Clean Nurgle? Is that possible? Let's see. Clean Nurgle. Oh god, no! Why did you tell me about this? That's disgusting. Is this real? Oh my god, that butt though. The Great Clean One. Nurgle Buddha. It's a Nurgle Buddha. Disgusting. Holy moly, where is it? I'm gonna share it. Look at that. Holy moly, that's gross. Why did you tell me about this? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, he's clean. It doesn't have a mouth here, so that's something. Love your song, thank you. The great clean one. Washes with a rag on a stick. Ooh! Are you winning? Hello, Cody. I don't know. I just learned about a clean Nurgle. It's kind of gross. Is that considered winning? Oh god, why does he look like he's taking a poo? He may. Oh yeah, this one, he looks like he's gonna have a big one right there. Clean Nurgle, so cursed. Please stay unshowered. Just don't clean, dude. Just don't clean. It's fine. It's more disgusting when they're clean, huh? Okay, I'm gonna erase that. That's gross. I don't like it. He's poop. He's the big one. Yeah, he's the big one. Lost the ability to see. I wished. I wish. I wish I didn't see that. Oh, hold on. I actually have to take a break. Hold on. I'll be right back. Un momento, un momento. Un momento! Where's my BRB screen? I have no BRB screen. Well, I will be right back. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I just had to do something. I did not poop, by the way. Don't tell her the great unclean one literally shit out organics. I can read chat, you know? No. The unclean one. Oh. I did not poop. I just had to take a break. Because my cat was hungry. Okay? He was hungry, okay? I have to feed him. Nurgles always remind me of the guy who made his army out of poop paint. What? Poop paint? You know what? Don't elaborate. I don't need to know.
Were somehow able to unite, they would quite literally
No,
overpower
you don't
him.
have to elaborate.
And additionally, if they managed to not become completely dependent on their mortal followers to help them manifest in our universe, they would be
thanks
by
for the
far
cheer. Thank you very much for the 70 beats. I appreciate it. Thank you. Koala, thank you.
most powerful army to have ever existed. Now, thankfully for us, this is not the case, and demons rarely ever unite. It's not like this doesn't happen as it
Maybe that's how he laughs. That's a nice art. Hold on. I need to look for a reference. Thank you very much for the beats. Thank you. I appreciate the beats. Poop paint? I don't want to Google that shit, man.
As in the past, but normally it's for a very limited
I don't
amount
want
of
to know.
time. Sometimes being even far less time than they're able to exist in our universe. So that is why it's kind of difficult to quantify just how powerful the Neverborn truly are. But one thing is for sure, they are undeniably one of the strongest forces in the universe. They just have a few major weaknesses that hold them back from the #1 spot. And coming in at number 5, we have the Adeptus Astartes. Okay, so there's a lot.
What? Why are they stronger than the Custodes? I thought the Custodes is the one closest to the Emperor, and the Astartes are still stronger than them? Someone's got a favorite. Are they? Is it because he's talking about the whole chapter, not the individual? Is this the reasoning? Or is it because he has a favorite? What is it? What is it, Westhammer? Oh my god. Why are they stronger than the Custodes? I don't understand.
Lot to say about Space Marines, as they make up something like 80% of all Warhammer lore. But in the interest of being fair, we're going to stick to the basics here. They are the poster children for Warhammer 40k. Potentially its most...
Okay, there's the reason. Because they're the poster children. Of course. If they're not stronger than the literal second to the Emperor, what's the point, I guess? I cannot believe they're stronger than Custodes. I thought Custodes are really strong. What the fuck? What's going on with this universe? How accurate is Westhammer's top 10? Custodes are powerful, but Space Marines possess are like highly drugged soldiers. I'm also back. Hello. What? Why do you have 2 accounts? Did you remember your password on the other account? Custodes are powerful, possess highly drugged soldiers. Yeah. Custodian cannot go everywhere due to limited numbers. Ah, okay. I see.
iconic warriors. They are transhuman super soldiers, clad in ceramite power armor, each having undergone relentless and rigorous gene therapy and augmentative surgeries from the time they were children to become the ultimate warriors. They are the Imperium's mass-produced super soldiers, and each one is given upgrades such as a third lung or a second heart, a mechanism that allows them to heal from...
I misheard that one. I thought he was like third long. I'm like, long what? Third long... I couldn't... Oh my god, it took me a while to realize. Third lung, not long. Okay, I'm sorry.
Injury, or even the ability to spit acid. And they get so much more ridiculous than that. They have one that lets them consume the flesh of their enemy and learn all of their secrets. Another one that puts them into a coma if their injuries are so catastrophic that there's no way that they can heal from them, which will basically keep them alive long enough for an apothecary to get to them. And if their injuries are too great for even that of the apothecaries, it's possible that Space Marine will be entombed in a dreadnought, a walking life support tank, basically an iron lung with machine gun hands. And in this way, they'll be able to serve the Emperor indefinitely. The Space Marines are so far removed from normal...
Even in this, I serve the Omnissiah. Dude, those spores are huge. That's probably like the burn marks. I don't know, man. Hello, my YouTube children. Third arm and leg.
Humans that it's actually really difficult for them to relate to us, as a Space Marine can process information 100 times faster, and they're practically immortal. We know now that they do age, but just incredibly slowly. The oldest Space Marine on record, Dantioch, having been well over 3,000 years old. And as of the time of this recording, we've never actually seen a Space Marine die from old age, so we don't really know how old they can get. Most Space Marines will end up perishing in the line of duty somewhere between 200 and 400 years into their service. Now, the Space Marines were originally divided into 20 different legions.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yay! Thank you.
Each with their own strengths and weaknesses, such as the Ultramarines, the Space Marines Master Tacticians. And depending on who you ask, the greatest Space Marines that ever lived, who are capable of doing literally everything. There were the Space Wolves, Space Marine Vikings that rode...
We actually have seen a space marine die of old. He just hasn't read that story. Oh! Really? Let me see. When was this video? Well, this video was 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Maybe. Fart?
Giant wolves into
Fart,
battle
fart.
and acted as the emperor's executioners. There was also the Imperial Fists, whose fortresses were said to be completely impenetrable. Or even the Raven Guard, who somehow managed to make 8-foot-tall super soldiers in 1,000-pound ceramite armor incredibly stealthy, seemingly able to disappear without a trace and make no sound with every step they took.
Oh.
These are only a couple of the great legions that made up the Space Marine forces. And although all the Space Marines ultimately served the Emperor, each one of them was led by what was known as a Primarch. This was one of the Emperor's 20 sons, a demigod-level individual and some of the most powerful beings in the galaxy. The gene seed used to create their warriors was pulled directly from each of the Primarchs, making each of the Primarchs a figurative and semi-literal father figure to the Space Marines. Nowadays, however, the legions are no more, and the vast majority of the Primarchs are either dead or missing. Space Marines are now divided into chapters of no more than 1,000 individuals at any given time. Now, even though this is supposed to be a hard and fast rule, there's a lot of chapters out there that kinda conveniently ignore this requirement. Now, it's difficult to put into perspective just how many Space Marines are out there, but it is estimated to be somewhere around 1 million. Although the actual number may be far higher, as we don't have accurate numbers for all of the chapters. Even still, the Space Marines are one of the greatest fighting forces at mankind's disposal, seemingly able to counter any strategy the enemy may throw at them. So I know what you're thinking here. If the Loyalist and Traitor Space Marines are genetically similar to one another, but one of them has been empowered by the Chaos Gods, then why do the Loyalists actually rank higher? And it's something I've referred to in this video series with a couple of different factions, but the number one thing is unity. You see, Loyalist Marines can count on their brothers to have their backs, and whether that be members of their own chapter or reinforcements from other chapters, they can all work together to accomplish certain goals. Chaos Space Marines are inherently selfish, each one of them pretty much out for themselves above everything else. And yeah, Loyalist Marines may have long-standing grudges between chapters, such as that between the Dark Angels and the Space Wolves, but Chaos Space Marines actively hate each other. One pretty interesting example of this can be found in the 8th edition Death Guard Codex, where it says that they do not view the forces of the Imperium as some great enemy. They just view them as ignorant and deeply misguided. And one
They're always fighting. But since they don't die, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Wait, do the Chaos Marines die? I actually don't know. I thought we're gonna draw. I'm drawing. Generally, they die violently or finish in the Dreadnought. Can the Dreadnoughts die? Surely. I remember who died of old age. Salamander are the only one that I can remember. Salamander. Everything can die. Yeah, if Nurgle is around, everything can die. That's true. Nurgle-chan. Maybe I made this too dark. The skin too dark, I'm not sure. Least we get into perpetuals. Perpetuals! Perpetually farting.
One day, the Death Guard will show them the error of their ways, and they will be joined together in unity when it comes to worshipping the Grandfather. However, they actively hate the Thousand Sons, as the Thousand Sons know the primordial truth of the universe, yet still choose to follow Magnus. Loyalist Astartes fight like a unified force, whereas the Chaos Space Marines are, for lack of better words, chaotic, which may cause them to be a very difficult enemy to fight, as you never really know what you're up against. But in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, knowing that you actually have brothers that you can rely on is one of the greatest strengths you can ask for. In at number 4, we have the Astra Militarum. So the Imperial Guard.
Really? Astra Militarum is number 4? Is it because of the numbers? Are we doing numbers game here? So okay, in that case, that means in this top 10 most powerful chapters, he's probably gonna put the Tyranids in number 1, no? Because they are Legion. and they could just they just eat everything. I wonder. Why does Nurgle sound like a slur? You Nurgle? I don't know. Orcs? Which one would be stronger, the orcs or the Tyranids? What if the Tyranids just eat them? Yeah? My ass is burning. Wow. I don't need to know that, Ron. Thank you for that information.
And I know there's definitely going to be someone in the comment section that
Good
is
luck with
completely
that.
baffled that I would rank them higher than their beloved Ultramarines. But the fact of the matter is that more than 80% of the Imperium's fighting is done by the regular old men and women of the Astra Militarum. The Imperium is made up of many different types of warriors, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. And that's honestly its biggest strength. However, none are more prevalent than that of the Imperial Guard. And I know the majority of the 40k novels tend to focus on Space Marines or other such individuals clad in power armor, but the reality is that the universe is an incredibly large place, and the forces of the Space Marines or the Custodians just can't be everywhere all at once. So the Space Marines tend to act more like a supplement to the main force that is the Guard. It's honestly difficult to wrap your head around just how large the Astra Militarum truly is. They control vast legions of earth-shattering tanks and artillery, and seemingly infinite supplies of human fighters that drown out their enemy in wave after wave, sent in to crush all those that would stand in the Emperor's way. For every soldier that is killed in combat, there are 100 more ready to take their place. Now, when I was researching the Guard for this video, I found a lot of different conflicting numbers for them. But the most common figure that I found was that it's estimated there are around 30 trillion active guardsmen. And that is just such an inconceivable number. Especially when you think about how there are only 1 million Space Marines. That's...
The whole universe is full of humans. Okay. Okay. I guess in this universe, the humans could live outside of Earth. Right. Wait. Yeah, they do. They don't only live on Earth. They also have like other planets as territories, right? I remember that part. I remember. This looks wrong. Humans are the slaven of 40k. Skaven. That's a lot of trillion. Yeah, I cannot imagine a trillion. I cannot imagine outside of 1,000. I can't even imagine 1,000. Well, I kinda can, but now really. It's hard to imagine a very big number. You know? Boop. I guess one way to think about it is like if you look at the sand. You know? When you put sand in your palm, on your palm, that's a lot of sand there. It's probably like at least 20. A fistful of sand is like at least 20 sand. Right? Oh my god.
That's honest. Hold on a second, I gotta do some quick maths.
Yeah.
Allegra, what's 30 trillion divided by 1 million?
Who's Allegra?
30 trillion divided by 1 million is 30 million.
That means there are 30 million guardsmen for every single Space Marine.
That's a lot.
Absolutely ridiculous. And using the same quick maths, that would mean there are
Quick
3
maths.
billion guardsmen for every single stowed. I'll be honest with you, I wrote out 30 trillion when I was scripting this out, but I hadn't really put together just how many that was, and I'm a little bit blown away. The big boys in power armor are pretty powerful, but they're not that powerful. They're not dealing with 30 million or 3 billion guardsmen by themselves. And it's starting to make a lot more sense why many of the sources that I've found point to the Guard as the largest cohesive fighting force in the entire galaxy. Okay, getting back on track. So the Guard's numbers make them masters of attrition-style warfare, and they're mankind's first responders to pretty much any threat. Not to mention they're spread out all over the galaxy, maintaining thousands of different regiments and thousands of worlds, all of which are normally in pretty strategic positions. ready to respond to any threat no matter where it may appear. And it's really easy to underestimate these guys since they're essentially just human, especially when you compare them to the limitless threats found in the 40k universe. But the Guard are absolutely no joke, and are by far the most powerful fighting force in the entire Imperium. And that's not even to mention the Imperial Navy, which controls some of the largest fleets in the entire galaxy. And the Imperial Navy, to be fair, can arguably be called a different faction altogether. However, that really depends on what era you're reading about, because during the Grand Crusade, they were both considered part of the same force. And even nowadays, with them being technically separate entities, they're pretty intrinsically linked. The Guard operates as the frontline soldiers, while the Imperial Navy offers air and space support. But I think we've spent enough time on the Guard, so let's get into the top 3. And in the number 3 spot, we have the Orcs. If you thought the numbers of the Guard...
Oh, Orcs is just number 3, dudes. Sorry, Orc is just number 3. Arara. It's not number 1. I'm sorry. This is not my my list. This is Wes Hammer's list. He says he's number 3. This looks like shit. Oh my god, the skin is too dark. Oh. This looks so weird. It's number 3. Whoa! No! Oh no, you do not approve. Well, it's not my list. It's his list, okay? It's not my list. I don't know what to tell you. Not my list. What is Arara? I just say Arara. Necron's number 1. I feel like it's Tyrannids. Art, slap a F in front of that and you got Naga Nyoom. Wow. Thanks.
Guard were ridiculous. The Orcs take it to a whole new level. So the Orcs, or the unending green tide as some people like to call them, outnumber humanity 1,000 to 1. Now that's a rough guesstimate, but that's not just talking about the Guard. That's all humans. You're a guesstimate. And across the million worlds of the Imperium, the human population is said to be in the quintillions. Yet despite that absolutely ridiculous number, the Orcs still outnumber humanity. And honestly, this makes a lot of sense, as they've been around for 60 million years. When a single Orc dies, it sheds a whole bunch of spores, which grow into new Orcs and reach maturity in about a year.
That's kind of gross. They shed and spread the spores. Think about it for a moment. They shed and spread the spores. That's what it looks like. They grow from the ground like plants. Oh, they're fungi, right? It's kind of gross.
Each one of them is quantifiably tougher and more dangerous than any normal human, many of which rival even that of the Astartes. You can think of the Orcs like a sentient fungus, being closer to that of mushrooms than people. They have an organ system very similar to humans, but the major thing about them is that not all of these organs are essential to life, meaning that an Orc can suffer grievous injuries that would kill a normal human and keep on fighting. Essential. Needless to say, this makes their force incredibly resilient and hard to put down.
What do you call that? The Orc's organ. Isn't it supposed to be called organ? It's an organ, not an organ. That's the joke.
So not only are the Orcs a seemingly unstoppable army that can quickly overrun a planet's defenses, but once a single Orc shows up on your planet, the infestation will linger practically indefinitely. This looks like shit. The Orcs also have this weird type of psychic power that we and even they themselves don't fully understand. It seems like they are able to bend reality to their whims, and in a sense, their beliefs actually become real. An Orc psyker, known as a Weird Boy, may only be able to throw fire.
He's called a Weird Boy. No way. Let me Google that. He's a Weird Boy? How do you spell that? Weird Boy. Orc. He's really a Weird Boy. That's so dumb. He's just called a Weird Boy. Smooth, how you doing? He's smooth. The old shed and spread. That's true. They shed and they spread. Oh my god. What if the spores gets into your lungs? Ooh. There's gonna be a baby orc in your lungs. You're gonna grow a baby orc. That's what's gonna happen, I think. Hello, hello, poo-poo. Ari, poo-poo. Regular person, hello. Weird guy. He's called the weird guy. Okay. That's cool.
Beliefs actually become real. An orc psyker, known as a weird boy, may only
Weird
be able
boy,
to
weird
throw
boy.
fireballs
Never mind,
around
not weird guy, weird
because
boy.
him and the orcs in his vicinity believe that he can. Orc engineers are able to basically
You just gotta
smash
believe.
wood and metal together and create massive war engines or even
The power
spaceships.
of imagination.
Now, whether or not this is due to their ability to bend reality or some innate knowledge left over in their subconscious from their creators is still unclear. All of these factors combined make for one of the most powerful armies in the entire 41st millennium. However, the orcs are not without their weaknesses. You see, the major problem with the orcs is that they're incredibly ununified. They have no greater goals
They like
than
to
to
fight.
fight. And to be fair, that is what the old ones literally bred them for during the War in Heaven. Fighting to the orcs is like eating or drinking is to humans. If they go too long without a good scrap, they'll get physically sick. And
Oh.
orcs grow larger based on how many fights they've been in. And theoretically, there's no limit to how large an orc can get.
Oh,
But despite the overwhelming amount of orcs that currently
they grow larger the more they fight? Wow. It's like they're absorbing the defeated orc, huh? Interesting. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. The big orc has been to a lot of fights. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's a cool idea. Yeah. I just don't like the idea that when they die, they shed and spread. Shed and spread. That's so gross.
infest the
Disgusting.
galaxy, you can think of them as millions of unorganized groups just fighting millions of pointless wars in every sector of the galaxy at any given time. There's no major arcing goal for the orcs, they just want to fight. And seeing as how the orcs only care about fighting, they're basically incapable of building an advanced society. Because if the orcs run out of enemies to clobber, they'll start fighting themselves.
Yes.
This is what makes the Prophet of Wog, Gazkul Thraka, such a threat.
Prophet of Wog.
As he seems to be able to unite the orcs under his great Wog.
Prophet of Wog.
But as of the time of this recording, even though he's gathered the largest Wog that the universe has ever seen, he still hasn't united all of the orcs. If all of the orcs were truly to band together under a single banner and be aimed at Holy Terra itself, it could spell out the end times for humanity. But thankfully, that hasn't happened yet. In the number 2 spot, we have the Necrons. The technology level of the Necrons is
Number 2 is Necrons. I think number 1 is Tyranids. Dude, I'm gonna be right. Number 1 is Tyranids, dude. He hasn't mentioned Tyranids yet. What else is there? What other factions are there left, right? Number 1's Tyranids. I'm calling it. I called it like 30 minutes ago. It's gonna be Tyranids. Please explain this big banana with chocolate. It's my banana. Spread like mush. Yeah. They're like mushrooms. They're fun, guys. Have you been in fights or are you just happy to see me? Weird boy, guess that makes me an orc too. Oh no. A weird boy. Hello, Cole. Coltran. Ivan, hello. Are these factions in D&D? Never heard of it. No, it's Warhammer. It's Warhammer, not D&D. Dude, Andre is into Warhammer. He said last time. He's getting into it.
unlike anything we've ever seen before. They are the oldest faction in the galaxy, and the weapons they bring to bear kinda put all of the creations of humanity to shame, as their technology is millions of years past our own. Each individual Necron is an undying warrior, their bodies made of a living metal known as the necrodermis, that can literally repair
Necrodermis.
itself from all but the most catastrophic of injuries. If the damage is too great, the Necron can phase out of existence and back to the safety of their tomb world, where they can either be fully repaired
Phase out of existence. Oh god, I hate it when they do that in Mechanicals. They just phase out of the place and they just teleport to a different spot because they're cheaters. They're cheaters, dude. They're cheaters. That's what they are.
or their consciousness can be downloaded into a new body, making them basically
Downloaded
immortal.
into a new
The problem
body.
with the Necrons is twofold. The first is that not all of the tomb worlds have come online yet. Now the Necrons that have woken back up are split across multiple different dynasties.
Not all of the tombs are online. So that means they need Wi-Fi to operate the tombs. I think that's kind of fun to think about. Necrons need internet to operate the tomb. Without internet, they cannot function. Oh my god. Who has the Necron internet? Who controls Necron internet? Who activates them? Is it the king? The silent king? I remember the silent king. He's silent. I'm in the wrong stream.
Spread across the entirety of the Milky Way. And although the Necrons are more unified than most species, all of the dynasties have different goals and ambitions, which constantly conflict with one another. And when it comes to arrogance, the Necron may even surpass that of the Eldar, so alliances tend to be rather short-lived. The other major weakness is the ability to repopulate the species, as all of the Necrons that currently exist were the Necron tier from 60 million years ago. And the Necron tier went extinct. There is no way to make a new Necron warrior. They can surely build new ships and canoptic constructs, but once a Necron is truly and utterly destroyed, they have no ability to replace them. This is why one of the major—
Dude, that is weird for Skelly boys, because they're skeletons, so they're made out of bones. And they're not capable of boning? The Necrons don't bone. That's the joke. I wonder how they're gonna make more Necrons. They gotta start boning, dude. Got him. Got him.
Goals for the Necrons is to reverse the process of biotransference, which is what made them into the Necrons we know today.
Calcium.
You see, the idea is to download the Necrons' consciousness into a host species, basically allowing them to pick back up where they left off 60 million years ago. These individuals would trade immortality for a normal life. However, the sentience of the host species would be completely wiped out, so needless to say, humanity's not volunteering for this. To put into perspective just how ludicrous the technology of the Necrons truly is, I want to tell you about this thing known as the Celestial Orrery, which may be the most powerful weapon in existence. You see, it's basically a giant holographic map of the entire galaxy. Every single star, sector, and system are represented in perfect detail, and it actually updates in real time. So not only does the Celestial Orrery act like an incredibly powerful scrying device that gives the Necrons access to insane levels of information, but the dark secret of the Orrery is that if an individual was so inclined, they could literally tap stars out of existence on it. If an individual was to tap one of the motes of light within the Celestial Orrery that represents a star, the corresponding star in real space would supernova, causing absolutely catastrophic damage. Now, thankfully, there's one dynasty in particular that guards the Orrery and won't let anyone else use it. They see themselves as gardeners of creation, plucking and trimming certain elements out of existence in order to preserve the timeline. Needless to say, many other Necron dynasties would love to get their hands on this thing, but they don't allow it. So it is theoretically possible that the Necrons could just tap Terra out of existence. However, the Orrery would never allow such a thing to happen, as the resulting consequences on the course of history would be absolutely uncountable. And despite how crazy the truth of the Orrery is, there's actually a fact that's far crazier. You see, during the War in Heaven, the Orrery wasn't completely unique, as there were many creations that were capable of damage on similar—
I've heard that there is a card in Magic called Orrery, but I don't know what it is. What is an Orrery? Oh! I don't know how to describe that. Okay, that's an Orrery. It's for mapping the world. It's a 3D map, I guess. This thing? Orrery. The inner planet Orrery. Oh yeah, it is for mapping the space and stuff. And dates, maybe. I don't know. Orrery. And you could measure the date. And because some of these has like May, June, July. And there's like zodiac signs in here. Why? I don't know. Orrery. Old-fashioned calendar and map. I don't know. Okay, Orrery.
Similar scales. Before the Silent King ordered all of the Necrons to go to sleep in their tomb worlds, he ordered the destruction of all of them, seeing as no good could come from weapons of such immense destructive capability. However, the Celestial Orrery was given the pass and was allowed to remain functional. So if this thing was seen as safe enough to be allowed to continue to exist, we can only imagine how powerful these other weapons could have been. And it's probably a really good thing for the galaxy that they don't exist anymore.
The
Okay, so we
honoraries
have one
don't
faction
exist
left to go on
anymore.
this list, and although in my opinion they are more of a threat to humanity than the Necrons,
Tyranids.
ironically, the Necrons probably stand the best chance at beating them compared to every other race in the galaxy. I am talking, of course, about the #1 slot, the Tyranids.
See, what did I tell you? Tyranids! I knew it! Called it.
So it is my opinion that at this moment in time in the 41st millennium, there is no greater threat to the galaxy than that of the Tyranids. They are seemingly infinite in numbers and are able to adapt to any situation. They come in infinite variations, each more horrifying than the last, and for all intents and purposes
Not
are
impressed?
the ultimate life form. Now,
Are
I
you
have
not
mentioned the
impressed?
concept of unity many times throughout this video when it comes to determining the power of a certain faction. The Tyranids are possibly the most united faction that has ever existed, as they are all technically the same organism.
Yeah, they have the
Every
same
single
brain.
one of the quintillions of Tyranids in our
Same brain
galaxy
cell.
are not just the same species, but they are all seemingly part of the same creature. They're all controlled
just
by
one
an
big
impossibly
creature.
vast intelligence known as the hive mind, a creature we really don't know much
Ew.
about, other than it exists outside of the Milky Way and is able to control all of the Tyranids simultaneously. This means that this thing is able to synchronize incredibly complex battle strategies across billions of battlefields at the same time. This is absolutely unthinkable. Not even the most advanced supercomputers in the world are capable of such a thing. And considering that the hive mind knows literally everything that any single Tyranid has ever learned, and is capable of controlling quintillions of Tyranids at the exact same time, this would put the hive mind on the level of a god. And what's even more horrifying than this is that it is said that all of the Tyranids we have currently seen in the Milky Way are nothing but the scouts, and that they have already conquered every
They're
other
everywhere.
galaxy. Now, whether or not this is true or not, we don't really know. But if it is, it would mean that the Milky Way is the last remaining bastion of sentient species. And once we're gone,
You're a
there will
bastion.
be nothing but Tyranids. So the Tyranids as a species are supposed to represent the never-ending swarm, wave after wave of
The
horrifying
swarm.
creatures, from an endless plague of gaunts and gene stealers to the massive Hierophant biotitans, all the way up to their ships, which are technically just
pretty cool.
massive Tyranids that can measure
The ship has a tongue. Why? What use does the ship have for a tongue and teeth?
over 10 miles in length. Now, if their numbers weren't terrifying enough, the fact that they're able to adapt quickly to new situations should be equally concerning. The Tyranids are often noted as being something like evolution on steroids. Now, when fighting the Tyranids, certain tactics cannot be used for very long, as the Tyranids learn and find new ways to counter them incredibly quickly. Whether it be through the ability to adapt new strategies to counter the enemy, or the fact that they can evolve in any way they need to. The Tyranids are never without options.
They're
If the enemy
evolving.
is, say, using enormous amounts of anti-tank rounds, the Tyranids can adapt to have even more armor. Is their target relying heavily on bunkers or fortified positions? Then the Tyranids will just produce more burrowing units to attack from underneath. Too many colossal titans on the battlefield? Well, then the Tyranids will just pop out some of their own. There have even been examples of factions like the Death Guard trying to use poison or disease to combat them, only for them to quickly develop to be immune. Even Grandfather Nurgle finds the Tyranids unbelievably frustrating to fight. And at this point, the Tyranids outnumber even the orcs. And as long as organic matter for them to consume
so
still
many of
exists in
them.
our galaxy, there will always be more Tyranids. From my perspective, the Tyranids really don't have a weakness that I could point out. They have near perfect unity, they're able to adapt to any new situation, they outnumber every single species in the galaxy combined, and with the help of their gene stealer cults are able to infiltrate any world they want. But if I had to come up with a weakness, the major one that I would point out is they don't have the ability to travel faster than the speed of light, and they don't utilize the warp to travel. At the end of the day, their ships are just migratory animals. So this takes them an
Migratory
incredibly long
animals.
time to reach their destination. They're giving their
Oh, the ship is also alive. That makes sense. Okay, that's why it has a tongue and teeth. I see. Migratory animals. They migrate south for the winter.
enemies an incredibly long time to prepare for them. However, most of the time they don't even get that opportunity, as they have this thing known as the Shadow in the Warp, which is a
Shadow in
massive
the
psychic
Warp.
disturbance that the Tyranids produce that can shut down psychic powers on the battlefield. But it also renders their fleets almost completely invisible to detection systems. Additionally, the Tyranids do have a reliance on what is known as a synaptic link. You see, the hive mind influence spreads across impossible distances, but it does this through certain Tyranid species that act as a conduit for its commands. Tyranids that get too far out of range of such a link end up reverting into little more than feral beasts. They're still incredibly dangerous, but they're not the unified fighting force that they once were. Every single day.
Oh, they have to be together all the time. I see, I see. It's a living creature. They can numb other ships. Ooh, that's gonna be so sick. The ship eats smaller Tyranids that are carrying biomass. Have you ever read about Warhammer Fantasy? No, no. I just watch videos. I don't read. I have played Vermintide. That's really nice. And I've seen some animations of the Warhammer Fantasy.
That goes by, more and more Tyranids are produced. And the noose they have created that is tightening around the throat of the Milky Way galaxy is getting tighter and tighter. With every other major faction in this list, there's a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes. If the orcs ever manage to make a list of goals and objectives, they're going to be incredibly powerful. If Abaddon is able to fully reunite the Chaos Warbands once again, for longer than just a single Black Crusade, it's going to be a major problem. If the Necron's Tomb Worlds start to come online all at once, it's going to be a major problem. If the Tau are allowed to continue advancing for another few thousand years, then they may dominate the galaxy. And as I'm sure you can see, there seems to be a pattern here. There's a lot of determining factors when it comes to where they're going to end up in the future. But as of right now, the Tyranids are the apocalyptic level threat. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes with the Tyranids.
I thought you said there's buts.
They're definitely the apex predator when it comes to all of the sentient species of the Milky Way. And if things continue as they're going now, we will all end up being nothing more than bug food. Now I know this video has run a lot longer than all of my other ones, but if you've made it this far, I feel like a quick explanation for this list needs to be done, just to give you a clearer picture of what the universe actually looks like. Now it's easy to say that something like the Tau Empire is stronger than the Sisters of Battle. I think this goes without saying. But what you have to remember is that the Sisters, or even the Astra Militarum, only represent one portion of the Imperium as a whole. This goes as well for the forces of the Eldar Empire or the forces of Chaos. When you take these alliances into account, the list starts to look more like this. I would still rate the Tyranids as my #1 pick for the most dangerous faction in the entire galaxy. That's not going to change, the bugs are scary. But the Imperium of Man as a unified whole scores a lot higher, whereas something like the Tau Empire ends up back near the bottom of the list. One of these factions is just vastly larger than the other. Now the great thing about the 41st millennium is that you could honestly in good faith make an argument that any one of these factions could potentially be the strongest, if certain criteria are met. But what are your thoughts? Would you change the order of this list? Do you disagree with my top pick? Let me know down in the comments because I'm always curious what you guys think, and if I'm being honest, I learn more about Warhammer through the comment section of my videos than pretty much any other source. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great night and happy wargaming.
Ooh, did you agree? Do you agree with this guy? Probably not, right? It's art! Dude, I actually finished it in a span of one video. But I keep pausing, so there's that. Okay. It's art! Generally, yeah. Haha, tao. Why the chocolate banana? Hello, Rolling Dutch. Because chocolate banana is good. Yes? Chocolate banana.
And that is that they can't maintain their presence in the physical realm for long periods of time.
I actually went back to that frame where I really like this frame. The pink horrors. What I learned from this video is these things are called pink horrors. They're cute. And also, there's a guy called Weird Boy. He's called Weird Boy. Silly boy. He's a silly Billy. That's what he is. Weird boy. Weird boy. Okay. It's art! There's something wrong with this face. Let me do it for you. Maybe, kinda. Maybe it needs more eye bag, you know? Yes. Needs more eye bag. Let me do it for you. It's hard! Think it's a good overview of the power scaling. Ooh. Ooh. Power scaling. He's considering the numbers. Well, I guess how can you rank them if tyrannids are part of the thing? Because if you only account for each individual creature in the faction, for tyrannids, it's like every one of them is just one, kinda, in a way, right? Pink horrors. Okay. I need this pink horrors, Schmeckle. Pink horrors art. Found it. I'm gonna change the thumbnail of this stream. There's no... What the hell? Where's the bigger, fuller resolution? Where's the full resolution of this? It's kind of small. It's too small! Never mind, I'm just gonna screenshot this. It's art! Oh, I'm getting raided. Hello! Welcome, raiders! Keiichi, how are you Nyooming today? Welcome, welcome. It's me, Naga Nyoom. I Nyoom play games. Oh my god, it's Coffee! Hello, Coffee! It's me, Naga Nyoom. I Nyoom play games. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Shiro, hello. Gee! Coffee, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the raid. I was drawing this this thing while watching a Warhammer video. Bark, bark, bark. Ooh, hello, Bane. Welcome, welcome. Double raid. Yeah, I got that rare double raid. That's pretty nice. How you doing? What did you do? Did you do art? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, did you hear that? My shoulder cracked. Bark, 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 woof, woof. Why are you barking? From Cheese Stream. What's going on? Making emotes. Oh, hell yeah. Revealed my chibi model and played Jump King. Oh, what a nice game, Jump King. That's a relaxing game. For sure. The most relaxing game ever. Why can I not click on your channel? I don't understand. I'm trying to click on your channel, but I cannot. Oh my god, Twitch is shitting itself. Gonna eat though, will be lurking. Okay, thanks, thanks for the support again. Enjoy your food. See you later. I don't know why I cannot click on your channel. Twitch is not allowing me to click on your channel, but thank you for the support, everyone. So relaxing, I will go buy ice cream to heal my brain. Yes, reward yourself with ice cream. That's a good idea. Hydrate, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the head pat. Headbutt Dodger, redeem headbutts. Classic. Hello, Zaki. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I drink water. Hello from the land of snakes. Hello, Akaoni. How you doing? Okay, so I actually finished one. Look at that. But I think the ratio is not right. Hold on. This is not thumbnail size. Oh, it's too big. It's art. What the fuck? Where's the text? The text is not there. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. This is gonna be my new thumbnail for this stream. Oh my god, I actually reacted to a video and drew something at the same time. So productive. Let's go. Oh, dude, my character fits so well in this background. It's obviously a screenshot, but no one will know that. It's fine. No one will know. Yeah, okay. I could make this a little bit bigger. Okay. And this in the center. It's art! We sipping. Amazing thumbnail. So, I bamboozled you, everyone. This stream is just me making a thumbnail for this stream. It circles back to that. Because the current thumbnail is just a stand in. What do you call it? It's just, you know what I mean. It's art. It's art thumbnail. Oh my god, I should do this more often. This is fun. It's art. Beautiful. There's a lot more in my watch later list. So, okay, I'm gonna read you what's in my watch later. This would be perfect for doing another art stream. There is everything you need to know about Trazin the Infinite and why he's misunderstood. That's a really long one. SCP Explained, Modern Introduction to SCP Foundation. I mean, I could stream some more. I could just watch this and maybe draw something for the next stream. Maybe draw the thumbnail for the next stream. Or I could just draw something SCP related and I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail for the video. Because I could record while... Oh yeah, I could do that. I could just record and then upload it as a separate video. Big brain! Big brain? Snake big brain? Yes? Snake big brain, dude? Pancreas? Did you suggest that in the Wheel of Videos community post? I did post something on the community tab. You can suggest a video and the wheel will decide on Wednesday. On Wednesday we're gonna spin the wheel. Let's see. Let's change the thumbnail. Did I save it? That's the question. It's art. Drawing while reacting to what's his Westhammer. No, maybe I'll just title it reacting to 10 most powerful factions in Warhammer 40k. Okay. Reacting to... There we go. It's art! Save. Oh boy! This is so big brain. Huge brain. Thanks for the follow, evening. Evening, man. Good evening. Are bananas plant type? Plant type snakes? Maybe. Maybe. SCP shit crap poop. You're right. Shit crap poop. That's SCP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Top 15 strongest mortal? 3 minutes long. No, I haven't. Suggest it on the community post. You know the rules. You know the rules, dude. Suggest it in the community post. I watch what I want to watch. You can't tell me what to watch. I want to watch it. If I want to watch it, I will watch it. The only way you could make me watch something is if I'm interested in it. Or if the wheel chooses it. Okay. SCP. Oh shit. What could I draw? The question is, what should I draw? What should I draw for the thumbnail, for the next thumbnail? Oh, I did say I'm gonna do a burger review though today. Mick. What if I held you hostage? Are you threatening me, sir? You do know that's suspicious behavior in a live stream. Beans! What burger review? The one in Discord, the server. From Discord. How you doing, Shiro? Let me think. What should I draw? Good morning, Fallen. Fallen? Yeah, Fallen and else. That's a difficult name to pronounce. How you doing? Welcome. It's art. Dude, I look so old in this drawing. I feel like it's nice. It's nice. Can spell banana without banto? Yeah. Right. Can spell banana without ban. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ban you. My mods could ban you though. Okay, kind of sick, so just chilling for the day. Aww. Chill. It's a chill day. Let me think. I don't know what to do. Do I react to more stuff? My brain is kinda gooped. My brain is kinda gooped from drawing. This requires a little bit of my brain is like bouncing back and forth when I draw and pay attention to the video. What are you all yapping about over here? Oh, Shiro is here as well in YouTube. SCP. You know what? Maybe I should draw a scared thumbnail. Let's see. Scared face. Is there a good scared face meme that scared face meme? God, they're so cursed. Why are they all cursed? Yao Ming scared face. Maybe I should draw this one. You know, the classic. Is this scared or is this disgusted? Could be both. Thanks for the head pat. Why you bonk and head pat? Wow. I went ahead and suggested the video on the community post. Had no idea that was a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. I do it every end of the month. Every end of the month, I ask people to comment their suggestion on what I should react next, and we decide. I don't actually decide. The wheel decides your gacha luck. How lucky are you? How lucky are you today? See this? This was from a previous wheel of video stream. These are the suggestions from the comment section. Yes. And you just have to hope to God that the wheel chooses your suggestion. Or if I'm interested in any of the suggestion, I will just watch them. But in general, I let the wheel choose. I let Jesus take the wheel. Okay? Because there's so much suggestions already. Because if I watch every single suggestion that the commenters say, that's gonna be stonks actually. Now that I think about it, that's a good idea to just watch whatever people suggest. But at the same time, I have other things to do. I also have to do adult things and work and draw and play games that I like. You know what I mean? That's why I just leave the choice to the wheel. Okay? I leave it to Gacha. Gacha is your god now. Gifted one new membership. Thank you, Tempest. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The Tempest. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Some grass touching to do. Yes, yes. I won 2 5 stars early, so lucky enough. Should react to Boku no Pico. I'm gonna get copyright strike. No, not copyright strike. Copyright claim. I can't watch that on stream. I did watch an anime clip one time because Vtuber suggested it. Instantly got copyright claim. I can't even mute the clip. I have to delete the whole section because anything anime related that you react to on YouTube is not good. You cannot monetize it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the gift. Oh my god! Thank you for the 400 Shmekaloo. Thank you for the super sticker. Soft being soft, exactly. Rage quit. I don't know what this currency is. 400 Shmekaloo. Thank you, thank you. 400 Shmekaloo. What is this symbol actually? I don't know. I don't know what this symbol is. I'm sorry, but I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I cannot heart it, huh? Okay. I wonder when Soph is gonna be back. Oh, wait, 20, right? He's taking a vacation, 2-month vacation. I have returned. Hello, Thomas. Welcome, welcome. Indian rupee. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 400 rupees. Rupees make me think of Zelda. You know? How much does that convert to American? I'm not sure. But I really appreciate it. The gesture is what's important. You know what? I make an exception. Oh, I totally forgot. I make an exception to those who give super chat and stuff. Do you have a suggestion for me to watch? The Tempest. That's how you rig the system. How to bypass the wheel of videos is through membership and super chat. If you have a suggestion, feel free to tell me. The Zelda games are great, some of my favorite. I didn't really start playing Zelda games when they were a thing. I have tried Breath of the Wild, I didn't finish it. I just did like random side quest. Last side quest I did was collecting mushrooms. I didn't progress much in the main quest. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Dude, I'm sweating. It's not hot, but I'm sweating. Sorry with the coffee. Sigma Mushroom Collector versus main quest player, right? 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 Why would I do a main quest when I could just collect the mushrooms, you know? We're no strangers to love, you know. Oh no! Why you do this to me? Oh god. No! Stop! 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 You will infect the chatter. The chat. You will infect the general populace. Oh no. Stupid. Stop. I don't know the rules. Someone's recalling. Oh no. The kingdom may die, but I have a bag full of collectibles. Exactly, exactly. That's the whole point of playing a game. Just collect the stuff. Collect the shinies, you know? Collect the shinies. Okay. Should we go watch some SCP? What do you call it again? Oh my god, I already forgot. SCP Explained, Modern Introduction to SCP Foundation. I think someone recommended this. Also, in my previous video about the SCP thing, they keep saying that I should react to the Volgan and not the other one. Not the one that I reacted to. So there's that. This could be something. This could be a good video to react to because it's long. I could draw while listening to it. That's the idea. That's the idea. Oh, the song is stuck on my head now. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Did you see the SCP? Oh whoa, what's this? No. Oh whoa, what's this? Let's see. It's the Volgan. Volgan. What is a Volgan? I don't know what it is. Is that a thing? Oh my god, the chat is covered once more. Why did I move the chat back there? No idea. There's not enough space. I need to fix my overlays. Eventually. One of these days I will fix my overlays. Trust me. Okay? Trust me, I will fix my overlays. You don't need fancy overlays to stream. You just stream, dude. Oh my god, thank you very much. For the 100, the rupees again. Thank you, thank you. New game trailer for Forever Winter. The game is 27 if you purchase it. New game trailer. Ooh. It's not your suggestion? Okay, okay. Forever Winter. I did watch someone making a video about it. It seems interesting. Forever Winter. The concept art is interesting. Thank you very much. Official early access announcement video. Do they have a date for it already? Hold on. Oh, the rain. The rain is back. And it's gone. And it's back. Okay, I'm gonna switch back. I'm gonna switch to my normal reacting thing. The reacting scene. Oh my god, it's raining. Overlays are hard. I don't blame you for not wanting to fix them now. Overlays, dude. Twilight Princess has really pretty artistic style. It's a bit darker and grittier compared to others. Twilight Princess. I think I've seen Game Grumps play that. Yeah. SCP when the imposter and the imposter is sus. Is the Among Us also SCP? Oh my god. Okay, I have to say this right now. If the stream ends abruptly, probably my power went out. It's raining really hard. Let's hope the power stays on. Because my monitor is kind of flickering. Oh my god, it's scary. Oh. Here too? Power is flickering though, this is scary. Can you hear that? The rain is quite loud. Among Us recipe. Rain is good. I'm toasting here, not seeing any clouds. Face, I think. I don't know. Yeah, rain is pretty good. The only thing that I like about it is the temperature is colder, but it makes me really anxious. And there's a lot of places here that flood. There's a lot of places in the Philippines that flood, especially Manila. But there's more places as well. So it's kind of scary because usually when there's a typhoon, the electricity goes away. Electricity goes away. Sometimes water goes away. Let's wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit for the rain to settle down. Have to go. Nice catching the stream. Have a great day and I hope the power stays on. Yes! Thanks for dropping by. Ari poo poo! Poo poo! Thank you very much. I just watched reaction to the overview. Ooh, let's go! That was a really interesting overview. The way he described the game and the environment, all the lore, that was really nice. I can't hear it, but I'm used to rain sounds, so I might just be oblivious. It's raining quite loudly. I gotta wait a little bit. This cat always tries to go out. One of my cats like going out even though it's raining. And he is once again moist. Moist cat. Stop going out in the rain, you fool. Stop it. Wanna know what it looks like? I'll show you my cat. This one likes to go out. Look at that. He's loafing on the sofa. He was loafing on the sofa earlier. Because he went out and he screamed really loudly. Because he's very moist. He was soaking wet when he went back. Because the rain was so heavy. And he was strolling outside. He went back screaming and very moist. He chilled on the sofa for a bit. Look at him. He looks very upset. Look at that fur. Wet fur. Wet cat. Oh, very cute. Precious. Otomo doesn't like that. Cute kitty, wet kitty. Oh, YouTube Otomo also doesn't like wet poos. You have been automodded. You have been automodded. How could you let the rain touch him while he's out? I don't know. I just let them out, okay? They're free to go outside. Because he's gonna scream all day if I don't let him go outside. He's gonna destroy my stuff. You wanna see my other cat? My other cat looked so weird earlier. Look at that. He looks so awkward. He looks like a person who's been caught doing something suspicious. This is my other cat. This one, he doesn't meow. You don't hear him meow in my streams. But this one is the meowser. He meows a lot on my streams. Why is that auto mode worthy? I don't know. Suspicious kitty, right? It looks very suspicious right now. Is he a skinwalker? No. He's a cat. He's a real cat, okay? He's just stretching his legs. Don't worry. He's just stretching it. He's a suspicious looking cat. Suspicious looking cat. Look like me on a hot day. Yeah, he's relaxing. Trying to sit down on a chair like a human, yes. He's very comfy. He likes this chair. It's his favorite chair. Let me see, what pictures do I have? I have more pictures. Oh my god, this one. Is him. He wants to go out. Because I went out to buy food. And I saw him looking out the window. So I took a photo of him. He craves the outside. Always wants to go outside. Oh. You rascal. He's a rascal. A little rascal. Oh my god, it's raining. Let me see. Rapscallion. I did actually receive a like warning. What do you call this? NDRRMC. How do you National Disaster Reduction blah blah blah. It's a chapter of the government that deals with disasters and stuff. They sent a warning earlier. Orange rainfall warning. Heavy rains, flooding, and landslide. Metro Manila and a lot of places as well. But this one it only says Metro Manila. Spooky! I thought the typhoon is going out of the country. I thought the typhoon is on its way out of the Philippine area of responsibility. Painting my Night Lord's mini and watching me. Oh. Minis. Let's go. Looks upset that you are allowed outside and he isn't. My cats are allowed outside. Oh, rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Okay, let's just watch this. Okay. I'm gonna record this one. Yes! Forever Winter! Forever Winter official trailer. Let's go! Fun dog. Are you a fun dog?
So, here's the deal. These past few months, we've had an outpour of positive reception from you guys around what we're creating. And we really want to get that game out to you sooner. That's why we're diving right into early access on September 20th.
This is like fourth wall. They're breaking the fourth wall. They're making the character in the game announce the schmeckle. That's interesting. 24 early access. Okay. You're an up dog. I've heard that one before. That's pretty cool.
4th, 2024. And a heartfelt thank you to everyone who participated in the beta. The team has been rocking around the clock to incorporate a ton of the feedback you guys gave us, and we can't wait to share the progress. Now, I don't believe anyone should have to pay more than 50 USD for a game. And if you want to support the team above and beyond the initial price point, that is awesome. And we
Dude, 50 USD game, it should be really worth it. That's what I think. I don't usually buy games at that price point. It has to be something I look forward to. And it has to be really good. Undoubtedly good. That's good that it's not $50. Although there's also like... There's a local price though. But how much is it for me? Oh, it doesn't say yet. Because it changes. The price changes depending where you live. Well, that's good that it's not $50.
really appreciate it. There will be a special edition with the game's soundtrack and Jason's awesome tunes. But that should be your choice, based on how much you guys dig the game. So the Forever Winter is going to be $27
USD.
at early access. There will be zero pay-to-win solutions. You will
Zero
earn your
pay to
gear
win.
via skill or luck,
That's new.
and you will not be able to buy your way into Nirvana. You will never be charged for a new character.
Oh, that's kind of new for games that are being released these days. Everything is expensive as fuck. And everything costs... oh my god, speaking of... The DLC for Risk of Rain 2. I was really looking forward to it. And I was thinking like first day that they release it, I'm gonna buy that shit. And then, of course, there's a lot of bad things. And then I went to the store page of Risk of Rain DLC. And I changed my mind. I don't want to buy the DLC now. It's mostly negative reviews. Oh my god, dude. Never charge for a character? What is this magic? I don't know. This is
That's the way
sorcery.
it should be when you buy a game. You will not be charged for maps, guns, additional quests, new bosses, and more.
Dude, I hope this remains to be true for the future as well. Because they're gonna eat everything they said if they change it in the future. Because isn't there something that happened to other games? Like, they said they're not gonna charge anything and then in the future they do. I hope they don't do that. 15 euro for a half-finished DLC gearbox can suck an egg. Oh my god, half-finished DLC. It's so sad. Sad. Already on my wishlist and ready to go. Yeah, this one looks interesting. And also, it has multiplayer from what I've seen in that overview. So that would be interesting.
Nickel and diming shit is for the birds.
I hope it's
We will
good.
charge for skin packs, and any sales
The game
there will
experience
go
is
to
good. I hope
supporting
so.
the character team and allowing us to make even more baller characters in the future. Now, why do all this? I fondly remember a time growing up in the 90s when you could go to CompUSA and buy a box copy of Command & Conquer, Giant
Ooh,
Citizen Kabuto,
that's a nice hair.
RKK.
This is a nice character. I haven't seen a game character rendered like this, like the hair is metal. That's pretty cool.
for $50.
It looks
or
white and
less,
metal.
and be set for
Ooh!
months. I'm really hoping we can get back there. Now for the roadmap. We really respect what the homies did with Ready or Not. Having the balls to release gray box maps into their map lineup was incredible. So we're taking a page out of their book.
Just to be safe, don't
We will
pre-order
give
it.
you one
Yeah.
work in progress map early, so you guys
I'm
can
gonna
scope
wait.
it out, have
I'm
some
gonna
fun,
wait for the
and
reviews.
hopefully give the team some super helpful feedback, so we can make them even more kick-ass when they drop fully. Taking it one step further, we want the community to get a chance to vote on which bosses and which features we bring online first in our post-launch plan. Anyone who bought the game will get access to an exclusive channel in our Discord. There, you will be able to vote on what or who drops next. The art team and our brothers at Evolve 512 broke our backs to make sure we planned months in advance to give you guys the post-apocalyptic road trip
Aw.
you deserve. And if the game does well, shit. We want to bring this art style to entirely new environments in the future.
The art style is pretty
It's going to
good,
be a
yeah.
wild ride. Now let's talk hosting. Regardless of how many people play, you will always be able to play with your friends locally and via peer-to-peer hosting.
Peer-to-peer
We learned from the
hosting.
nightmares some of our industry colleagues have gone through this past year. So that means no infinite loop matchmaking bugs, and no flooded servers where you can't jump into what you just bought.
It's like heavy
We
metal,
did this
cyberpunk.
so that no matter what happens, when you buy our game, you can jump in and rock and roll, even if it's solo.
Dude, I hope the peer-to-peer hosting is good though, because sometimes, for example, oh my god, I'm going back to Risk of Rain again. Sometimes there's a lag when playing Risk of Rain, because they also do that, right? Peer-to-peer hosting, but when we play Gunfire Reborn, there's not much lag. So I hope the connection is similar to Gunfire Reborn. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait. I'm gonna wait for the reviews. I'm gonna wait for the reviews. If it's mostly positive or like overly positive, I'm gonna consider this game for sure.
Happens. When you buy our game, you can jump in and rock and roll, even if it's solo. If you want to reach out to the dev team, hit up the Discord. There's a ton of homies in there that love Grimdark just as much as we do.
Grimdark.
Now on a more somber note, these past few months, we lost Spec Ops The Line, Project
Oh
Boundary,
no.
and now they are shutting down the Battlefield 3 servers. The reality is, in the never-ending quest for profit, they are closing the gate on some really special games that
Oh
inspired us.
no.
Games
That's
cost more
sad.
now to develop than they ever have, and that means risk mitigation is priority 1, 2, and 3. And remember, it's not their fault. They're a product of their environment. And that's why this year has been so inspiring, to see other crews breaking out of that muck to bring the magic, one ammo belt at a time. Lastly, words cannot express how much we appreciate your support. People from all nations and all ages have reached out, just to say, thanks for going there and handling the subject with the care and energy it deserves. This means we're not alone in hoping we see a new Killzone, a gritty Battlefield, maybe a new
Killzone.
Command and Conquer title that's not a bloody mobile game. But if the
Command and
response to what we're
Conquer.
building is any indicator, maybe they will find the guts to bring those games back the right way. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys in the Wasteland on September 24th,
Ooh, let's go.
2024. Cheers.
Let's go. Hope it's good. Oh, that's me. That's my stream. The announcement is so cool. Yeah, this announcement is pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Just lay it out as it is, with some nice shots of the game and the beautiful art. Yeah. There's a gameplay trailer. Let's see the gameplay
With the
trailer.
care and energy it deserves.
Where is that?
But if the response to what we're building is any indicator,
There
maybe
it
they
is.
will find the guts to bring.
Let's see. Gameplay trailer. What's up? Love your Space King reaction. Hello, Cry. Thank you. I hope they release the second episode soon. That's a really funny one. Space King. Praise be the Space King. Praise be.
War, famine,
Doggy.
destruction, death. The year is 20XX. Welcome to the
20XX.
future. The Forever Winter is a 4-player sci-fi tactical survival horror shooter that takes place in a future
Horror
where massive
shooter.
armies are skinning the bones of our once beautiful Earth.
4-player game. Let's go.
You are a scavenger, lovingly referred to as a scav. Within this
Scav.
combat ecosystem, you assume the role of
Scav-chan.
looter and survivor. Trapped
loot.
between
I like
two
loot.
warring military factions of the future, each with their own objectives. Outgunned, undersupplied, and constantly under attack, you must rely on cooperation and cunning to survive even minor enemy contact.
I'm wondering if, like, your weight will affect your movement. Because, like, if you loot too much, are you gonna be slower? Because it seems like a reasonable thing, right? It seems like a logical thing to happen in this kind of game. Because you could see your loot here. I don't know. Just a thought. Probably. I hope the game really looks this good.
Situational awareness is key in this world. Stop, look, and listen. Trigger discipline will save your life. A target missed is a bullet wasted, and not every battle is one
Oh,
worth
he
fighting.
stole the foot.
Only kill what you can loot and get away with. Every time you open fire, you are ringing the dinner bell. Make it worth it.
Oh! Oh no!
Welcome home, deep down in the guts of the city.
It will also be visible for players who's carrying a lot of valuable loot and nothing. Oh! Wait, so the 4-player thingy, you can also see other players? You are playing in the same world and you can loot the other real players? Huh. That's gonna be scary. Oh no! Is it? I thought it's just PvE. PvE and PvP? Is it both PvP and PvE? Oh my god. Is this a new Warhammer game? If yes, then cool. Nah, it's called Forever Winter.
Refugees seek shelter here, and they choose your level because you have one of the few things that matter. Water. H2O brings traders, shops, and
They want the
allied
water.
mercenaries that have your six.
Oh, this is so cool.
If you want to survive, you'll need to pick up jobs from the two warring factions. Be smart about the jobs you take.
Oh, the art is
The
so
more
cool,
a faction
dude.
controls a sector, the more heavy units they will deploy, and the more dangerous it becomes. The more jobs you do, the more jobs you'll get. And the longer you'll keep everyone alive. No one gets by in this world all on their own, so don't be afraid to help others when you can. Donation stations are made available where high-level vets can share gear with low-level
Ooh.
baby scavs.
Baby
You were in
scavs.
their shifts once too.
Oh, you can share your loot with the
You can
lower
customize your
levels.
rig.
That's pretty
An
cool.
innovative modular platform that grants you advanced abilities. Pneumatic jump allows you to quickly traverse rough terrain and reach hard-to-get drops. Turrets allow you to shred, at least for a short time. And scanners allow you to scout ahead to plan your route. You want guns? You've got them. Modify and upgrade your
Guns!
firearms for the jobs you take. Always remember, the more gear and ammo you bring in, the less you can carry out. So spec accordingly.
You got a plan. You got a plan ahead. Game is so blunt and broad to what it is like for anime inspiration is blame mixed with the Warhammer and Dark Souls. Ooh. Might want to tone down the hype. I don't want to fall the same way like I did to Starfield. Oh no. Oh no. Love your accent? I'm from Philippines, the land of Jollibee. I've expunged my inner demons. Rom, did you poop? I shit. Rom does not poop, he shits. Okay, thanks for letting us know. I appreciate it.
Once you're kitted up, it's time to enter the macro city of Lost Angels. Megastructures meant to house millions lie vacant, while automated underground factories churn out war machines by the minute. As the war rages and destroys
That's
the
creepy,
world by
dude. The way that this thing moves
churn out
is
war
creepy.
machines by the minute.
Oh my
As
god,
the war
that's
rages
creepy.
and destroys the world by day, AI-driven machines nicknamed the Night Shift rebuild by night. Recovery units stalk the streets, dragging the wounded and the dead to be harvested for their organs.
Oh, these things harvest you. Oh, I thought they were gonna eat the little guys. The music. Music's pretty good. I sometimes poop, but this time was shit. Feel like I lost 5 kilos. Disgusting. Oh my god. Did you let out a single tear in a moan when it was done? Oh my god, Roma.
Learn your surroundings, avoid patrols, and maybe you can make it out alive. Every job has rewards and consequences. The details matter. Make sure to dig into the intel thoroughly before heading out. Missions may include sabotaging faction facilities, collecting debts, and good old-fashioned MDKs. No matter how easy you think the job is, don't get complacent. Things can change at the drop of a casing.
Ooh, it's like a doggy. Doggy robot.
If by some chance you find something of real value, you will be hunted, and the factions will send bosses that far exceed your fire team's capabilities. Take note of their weaknesses and plan your strategy to take them down. Even fully geared, it will require coordination, teamwork, and a bit of luck. There are only 3 types of scavs: the fast, the smart, and the dead. So don't be ashamed to retreat if you find it gets too hot. Remember, there are no heroes here. Just a few men and women running around in the dark with half-empty magazines.
Oh my god. Dude, the music gave me goosebumps. Holy shit. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Basically, this game is what if the perspective about rebels that refuses to praise the Emperor of Man. Heresy! Oh no. It's like the other survival game, Generation Zero. Oh, I don't know what that is. But this one looks pretty interesting. Grim Dark, yeah. That looks pretty interesting.
Recovery unit stock.
The art is definitely one of the plus points for me. The art, and also it's co-op. I like playing co-op. Co-op was fun. Yes, good. The game looks promising. Yeah, looks good. Looks promising. Hope it's good. Hope it goes well. Good luck to them. The fun dog. It's art. It's art. Definitely want to play this game when it comes out. Yeah. The scav, you're gonna be a scav. Scav. Do I draw some more? Do I stream more? Or is it time to end the stream? Kinda pooped. Pooped. Are you pooped? Rom is. Rom has been pooped. Okay. Which Legion is your fave? Legion? On what? Huh? Wheel time? Nah, wheel is gonna be tomorrow. Wheel is gonna be tomorrow. Late to cheerade. Hello, look crazy boy. Look crazy boy. The Roman Legion. Deadlock. Oh, I also have Deadlock. I have I got an invite for Deadlock. I have the game installed already. We should try it tomorrow. Maybe after the wheel, or could be before I do the wheel videos, to try some Deadlock. What is Deadlock? It's a game. 5v5 sort of game. MOBA. MOBA! New Valve game. New Valve game that's MOBA. Salamanders. Oh, you mean that? The like chapters? Space Marine chapter? I like what do I like? Blood Angels, because they look cool. I also like the Black Templars. And who else do I like? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is gonna be out next week. I'm gonna play Space Marine 1 on Friday and Saturday. So that's interesting. I already downloaded the game as well. I have it installed already. Got Space Marine. Gotta play it on Friday and Saturday. I think, from what I remember from my schedule. That's what I said, right? Friday and Saturday? Yeah. Yeah. It's always the vampiroid girl. I mean, because Sanguinius is hot, that's why. Hey, Alaska. Warhammer, mine is stated Night Lords. The books are fun to read. Night Lords, ooh. I mean, with faction. Wait, for Space Marine chapter, I like the Blood Angels and the Black Templars visually. I like them visually. For like the faction, I like Mechanicals. Mechanicals! I love Mechanicals. Why? I don't know, because I just like them. Even in this, I serve the Messiah. Yes. Yes! I haven't finished the Mechanicals game yet. I don't know how far I've gotten. I have gotten like 50% Awakening, Necron Awakening, I think. Mechanicals, they're cool. Main reason why I like them is because the first time I watched a Breaky video, I saw the art and I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I like that. That's it. that's my basis. Because I saw an art of Cole. I saw an art of him and I like the aesthetic of Mechanicals. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Machine is eternal. Because the machine is eternal and flesh is temporary. Push the heretics, praise the God Emperor of man. Praise the Messiah. Also love Sisters of Battle. Is there actually a game where the character you play as is the Sister of Battle or not? Is that a thing? Sister of Battle video game. Battle Sister. Oh, there is. Okay. Mixed review. It says mixed review. Oh, it's a VR game. There is a DLC for Inquisitor Martyr. Inquisitor Martyr. Okay, I'm gonna end stream for now. Not really in the mood to react to more stuff. I said I could react to the SCP one, but maybe next time. because I was also drawing before stream. So I feel like I'm drained. I'm already drained. Goodbye. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the gifted membership and the super chats, Tempest. Thank you very much. Thank you for the raids, Cafe and Keiichi. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. And the resub, Red Cloud. Thank you. And the gifted sub, Goalie. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. See you next time. See you next time. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow... What are we doing? What did I say I'm gonna do? Oh, Wheel of Videos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wheel of Videos. Bye. This is the ending song. This is the ending song. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ending song. Ending song. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.